Maybe I should be normal because KFC toast is very small.
Mm. Do y'all remember the Flash game where you played as chickens and it was like a Mario platformer and like the villain was like Colonel Sanders and KFC and you were trying to avoid getting like cooked?
No, but that sounds funny. I didn't have a computer growing up.
Was
Valid.
that made by like PETA or something?
There was some
Fucking-
hilarious PETA Flash games.
Possibly. I always played it on a website called Ancon.com that just had like a bunch of Flash games on it. So I don't know where any of those Flash games came from.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do this. Hi, Toast. Alright, hey guys, it's Lucky Red. We've got some friends, and I don't know why, I thought this would be a fun way to introduce everybody. So we're gonna be playing Monster Prom. We're not gonna introduce the cast until we've picked our characters. But since you guys are in a certain order, we're just going to make you guys the characters in the order that is shown.
Oh boy.
Oh golly.
Interesting.
I hope I'm hot.
So we're
Is
gonna
this in celebration of Valentine's Day? Is this a
So
special
funny
Valentine's
enough,
Day
I
game?
actually just planned this like a hi Commander. I had planned this just like a week ago and was like, hey, it'd be cool if we played Monster Prom. And I was like, oh, this is Valentine's Day weekend. Oh, well, that's convenient timing. It was a complete coincidence, and it just kind of worked out. We're gonna play second term.
Nice.
Are we gonna play a full? Yeah, you know what? We'll play a full game.
I can fuck with the full game.
We'll share a controller because I'll be in control. So I'm gonna narrate for you guys. We have our 4 players, who's going to be. Let me introduce our friends. Here we go. You guys are gonna become huge. Doop. So from left to right, we have. Let's go. Oh, right. I didn't even explain how you guys should introduce yourselves. So I'm gonna ask you who you are. And I want to know 3 things about you, which is going to be your name.
No.
The second.
No.
Who am I? What am I?
The first thing is you're going to be your name. The second thing is going to be an interesting fact about yourself.
No.
And the third thing is going to be someone or something you currently have a crush on, so we get an idea of the kind of characters you're going to be rizzing up in Monster Prom.
Easy.
So Toast, since you're the first one up, you go right ahead while I share all our information.
Okay, first one, name. I'm Ghostly Toast. You could call me Toast or Toasty. It's nice to meet you. Second, fun fact. I'm an artist. That's a fun fact.
This is not good.
That is a fun fact, isn't it?
Third, who am I attracted to in this game?
No. You have to just give a character or person you have a crush on currently, because it gives us an idea of who you're.
All the monsters, all of
This
them.
isn't gonna work for me.
Yes, it will. It'll work great. You gotta just think of a fun fact about yourself. I know you're so bad at that, Muffin.
No, I mean, all I hear people are.
Oh, is your Discord?
That's a
being
pretty fun fact.
That is a pretty fun fact.
Yeah. So my last answer was all of them.
All of the monsters. That's
Yes.
right. Why can't I pull up my stream? I want to share it. All right, Giuseppe, you're next.
Da Vinci? My name is Giuseppe Gabagoo. Fun fact about me is that I'm legally brain dead, and the crushes that I have are Big Titty Goth GF.
Hell yeah.
Minty.
I'm Minty, the cutie, Minty. My fun fact is, do you know starfish have 2 stomachs?
I actually didn't know that.
And
Hey, you made someone leave after that fun fact.
yeah. Like, whoa, that's fucked up. I need to reevaluate my life.
She's having trouble with her Twitch, her Discord.
Da Vinci?
And
A little bit in my headphones,
you know,
so I changed into manual.
Mm.
We love Darkstalkers.
No.
You do
Felicia's
love
on the mind
Darkstalkers,
today.
don't you?
So that's
Finally got it to work.
Bye, Felicia.
Stop.
no, not that Felicia. The funny cat lady. That's a
God
nun
damn it!
and
Now
pop
I'm
star.
hearing through this phone. What even?
She's having a lot of trouble.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. What
You
the
want to just
hell?
come over and do it with me then?
That's what she said.
I won't be on the screen.
You
Damn,
can
this
leave yourself in
Valentine's
Discord,
Day
I guess.
stream is
So your
getting,
pictures.
Yeah, but I
icy.
can't mute anybody. I have to mute everybody.
Yeah,
Because you can't turn the volume all the way down.
you can turn your phone's volume all the way down.
You know you can't.
That's crazy.
On Discord, you can actually select other. On mobile
it won't-
Discord, you
it
could
won't
still select
system.
other people and turn them down if you're tired of hearing them.
I can still
Mhm.
hear Toast.
It's true.
You can't.
Oh yeah, she knows she can quiet down everybody or individually, but she doesn't know how to do it.
No,
Simply.
I don't want to, because then I have to redo it every time.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Slide whistle.
That's such a good use of that. Thank you,
It's like
actually,
something
Alex.
with my
Uh,
headphones, and my headphones won't even
Damn.
put, like,
I get rewarded by being doxxed.
Like-
That's fuck up.
I didn't say. I didn't
Oh my god, okay.
Rip.
actually say the full name. I stopped at Al.
Al
quit.
Wilson.
You know,
Goodbye.
I'm being
Giuseppe-
doxxed as Weird Al Yankovic. That's fucked up.
I don't know
Giuseppe,
pretty
you're
fucked
not
up.
allowed to. You're not allowed to refer to me at all for fear of being doxxed. So you just have to say "Hey you" when you want to talk to me.
No,
why my phone
I'm
is-
more used to saying toast than I am minty. To be fair.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you dox me, I'm gonna find out where you live and body slam you. So.
That's fire, actually.
Minty, what you do? Dreadbread clipped you.
What I do? What?
Apparently, they clipped you, or they made a clip of what just happened.
Great.
Uh oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I didn't know we had Al Pacino in chat though. That's crazy.
it's
Dunker
pretty-
Chino?
Headphones are.
Gotta get me my Doncachino.
I don't know if it'll work.
I'm gonna quietly eat some pizza while we're dating.
Alright.
Nice.
Muffin's trying to figure out her Discord.
I'm going back in for.
Bong hit transplant.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, she got it to work.
It was the transplant that helped.
It's true. So that's all she needed.
You can't hear it from my phone, can you?
So I just popped up in the
Mm-mm.
stream, and the little microphone hand is very charming.
I know, isn't it great? I have a little microphone hand. Cool, I'm the narrator. I shouldn't have a controller. I have a microphone.
I see.
I did it for the game show. That was the first time I used it. I have a few little props. I want more because they're very goofy.
You
Yeah.
gotta get those prompts where if someone uses
Control.
bits, it will like throw shit at you.
I wish I could. The program I use won't let me do that.
I could ask my one streamer friend what she uses.
Well, actually,
I can-
Toast uses one that lets me do that. Problem was, I can't use it when I'm playing certain games because it runs. I can only run it through Steam, so I couldn't use it.
Golly gee willikers,
So I
Batman.
wouldn't be
was
able to
about
play
say I
like
could
Chrono
probably
Trigger or anything because I run it off of 2 computers and stuff. So, oh well.
Well, let's see.
More
if
like
it-
Chrono
They
Trigger.
fit-
because I was
Da
watching
Vinci?
it.
Will it fit
Because
really
I'm not
well?
watching it right now.
Okay. Muffin,
I,
what'd you say?
I was gonna say, let's see if it was because I was watching it.
Mm,
If that's why it was screwing up.
maybe. Is it? Can you not hear properly?
Are other people talking?
No.
Oh, stinky!
Now
I
it's
read that
seconds.
in the Costco guy's voice, actually.
Do you watch their stuff?
No, I just intake a bunch of memes that meme on them.
Nothing. Nothing.
Like, have y'all seen the clip of their cameo? Someone sent in, "Hey, my brother died. Can he
Oh.
get some booze?"
That wasn't a cameo. That was just a donation on their stream.
That's even better.
Yeah, no,
That's even better.
They were just streaming and someone.
That AJ made his son Big Justice sit there and give a dead guy 5 big booms. That's crazy work.
It was so funny. Someone donated and was like, man, my brother died, but we really love watching your stuff, and is like, oh, thanks so much for the donations. I love, sorry to hear about your brother. We give him 5 big booms. Boom! And they just say boom 5 times, and it's
Bad.
it's so bad. It's great.
The Rizzler is single-handedly the best thing to come out of that whole situation.
Just some kid that can do Riz face really well. It's good stuff. What are
Yeah,
you?
he's
Some
not even
kind of
related,
Monster
I think.
Prom 11?
How many Costco memberships do you think they sold?
If they actually
lot.
have a sponsorship with Costco, then probably a ton. They're crazy popular, by the way. They're like one of the TikTok famous people.
They've been on AEW.
They have.
They,
They've wrestled.
They were also on what's that talk show? Was it Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Sweet, swimming green.
That's where they made that's where they made fun of man. They like tore into Jimmy too. It was great. He looked like an idiot. It was funny. Kind of shows you how awful talk shows are now.
Yo, we're the Costco guys. Of course I'm gonna try to bang this hot monster at the prom. Boom!
Boom! I give this hot monster 4 big booms.
I am excited for MonsterCon because it seems like they are trying to go back to the original Monster Prom format.
Ah, I'm so happy.
Which I like the other 2 games okay, but
Stop redeeming
it's much harder
bins.
to play as a party game.
Toast, quit it.
What's she doing?
She keeps redeeming bins.
What?
Um,
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
I have
It's
to
not
say,
even playing the thing. I don't know why. Oh no,
this
there
is
it is.
important for you,
You're just in the
Giuseppe, as
wrong-
well.
You just have it.
Um,
Damn.
MonsterCon has Clown Girl in it, so that's very important.
Okay, Muffin, are you all set?
I'm gonna post an image.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna unplug and replug it.
Okay.
Giuseppe does love his clown girls.
So you're telling me there's 11 Monster Prom? XXL is not the Roman numeral for 11. That is not the Roman numeral. That's 21. XX1 is 21.
Wouldn't that be like 100?
No, it's
Posted.
21.
I posted an image in chat.
XX1 is 21.
Forgot how to look at that. I tried.
I would really think I don't know Roman math.
Oh wait.
Oh, there it is.
I think
Roman math?
when I studied
Yeah.
when I studied Greek mythology and Roman mythology, I learned all the Roman numerals, and it always baffles me how people have no idea most of the Roman numerals. It's XX1, not XXL. My bad. Well, XXL is that's also not 21. That's like 40. I'm a VTuber. This isn't even like a.
When you were saying I'm studying,
We give this hot monster 4 big booms. Scott.
I thought you were gonna say when I studied the blade.
When I studied the blade, I learned of the Roman numerals.
That's crazy.
What's up, Muffin?
So how do we play this
Aaron
game?
looks like Garfield.
You basically will just be making choices to
Yeah.
try and raise your stats in order to woo the monster you want to ask out to prom.
Yup.
I think I'm gonna purposely sabotage.
That's totally up to you.
You will. That's
I'll fight
your.
I would say you can just fail to get anyone to. You can even choose to go by yourself.
I'm here to fuck monsters.
Fire.
And I would say you have the option to essentially have sex with monsters. And by essentially, it's very suggested that that does happen a lot. So Muffin, do you want to introduce yourself?
No.
Well, so that's Muffin. She doesn't want to
I'm
introduce
like,
herself.
no.
Fun fact about her.
No,
She is
make her
actually
participate.
it.
Make
She is
her
actually edible.
participate.
She is a real muffin.
A real Muffin. Actually edible. Okay, whoever Toasty is up against, I will help you maybe.
There you go.
Muffin, what's a fun fact about you?
This is why I didn't want to do this. It's like I'm in a job interview all over again.
Yep.
because I can't answer shit.
Muffin is older than all of us.
That's true.
has
Muffin is the
geography,
oldest among all of
PTSD.
us. There you go. That is a fun fact. She has a PhD in geography.
I said PTSD and geography.
She has a PTSD in geography. That's right.
Oh, okay.
uh,
Oh, yeah, I am, though. That's alright.
Muffin, who do you have a crush on?
You.
That's true. There you go. That's pretty cool.
I'm like,
Who
You
wouldn't?
Very cool.
Very cool.
So she has a crush on Vash the Stampede.
I give that 3 big booms. To be fair, Vash is very cute in both seasons, so it was both series, so I wouldn't even blame her. So, first off, we get a bit of a narration, and then you get to pick your characters.
Help if I actually have the screen on.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, so, who is player 1?
Who is player 1?
Who will be player 1?
Are you going from left to right?
I want.
Yeah,
I want.
should we
blue.
Well, yeah, if we go left to right, well then I guess Ghost, you'll be player 1, Giuseppe 2, Minty 3, Muffin 4. Ghost, who do you want to play as? There's yellow, red, green, and blue.
Is the yellow guy, isn't his name Oz, or is that the green guy? I can't remember. I want to be the yellow guy.
Oz is the green, or the yellow one. Yes.
Yeah, I want to be Oz.
Oh yeah, because they all default to their names.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost name. I wonder if I can fit all of Ghost Toast. Don't think I can.
You don't have to put my whole government name. You could just put Toast.
Nope.
Spell ghost but with a Q.
Oh no.
But it's like
No,
Ghost
no.
Toast, isn't it? Ghostly Toast?
It's more a channel's name, but sure. But red, I'm
When you put the
Ghost.
2 T's next to each other, it looks like the
That's
crying
true.
emoji, like old school
Uh-huh.
crying
I can't
emoji.
add a space though, so I guess you're all one word.
Ghostly, toastly.
Just put Toast.
Nope. Ghostly Toast. I can put it all in there. You,
Dang.
go. You are
it
Ghostly
all in.
Toast.
I guarantee you're not doing that with Giuseppe
What are your
Gabagool.
pronouns?
You could put they because I'm male presenting in this game.
All right, fair enough.
I think Oz's pronouns are actually they.
That would
Hell
make
yeah.
sense. He is like a I don't know what he's he's like a shade, I guess, is what he's supposed to be. Giuseppe, who do you want to play as?
I'll be green guy.
Green guy.
He's my second go-to.
Green. He's the zombie himbo guy.
That's basically me in real life.
It's true.
Is it?
A zombie himbo.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Project Ghost. I'm a hood apparition.
That's deep.
I'll be surprised.
If not,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm tired. Wait, would be maybe interesting if chat can just pools for what all thing is better. I understand the game right. If not, sorry, I'm tired. I'm not sure.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, I
Blue.
Yeah, you're spelling things wrong, babe.
did I put an L?
No,
that's
it's
an I.
GIU, but it looks like
It's all caps.
GLU.
It's because it's all caps.
Yeah, no,
No,
so
that-
GIU is correct, but it looked like an L, and I'm like, glue.
That's what
Yeah,
I
no,
thought,
that's
too.
an I. L has a line.
Are you telling me your
Yeah.
name is not Glue?
My name is actually Giuseppe.
That's what it is now. It has been spoken. Oh God, you're actually trying to put it on.
Oh, I won't all go in. Damn it.
I knew Gabo was gonna be the end.
You just want to be Giuseppe or you just want to be Gabagool?
Make it Gabagool because that's fun to say.
Make it Gabagool, but make the ghoul like a ghost type of ghoul.
Oh, with an H and O-U-L?
Gog.
Gabagool!
Yeah.
Okay. If that's cool with Gabagool, that is his name.
Yeah, that's
Are you
fun.
stealing my brand, dude?
That's fun.
No,
Hmm.
no, because
You are,
my alter ego.
That is not how you spell that.
Sorry.
If
He's
not just a
dyslexic.
regular man, I'm a clown. I need to
Gabagool.
save money to
He
commission a
is a
clown
turkey
model
ghoul because
and
he
then
goobles.
maybe a luchador model. That'd be pretty fun.
Wait,
Wait, you want to be a luchador?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not encroaching on the actual ghostly image, because if I was to commission more models of myself, it would be like a clown or like maybe a luchador.
What are
A
your
luchador,
pronouns,
clown king
Gabagool?
in space.
I don't know about all that.
Gabagool.
Are you typing into AI or something? That felt like a prompt.
But I'm the ghost. Yes, we know a ghost. It is okay. Gabagool, what are your pronouns?
I'm a boy.
Okay. Alright, Minty, I already know who you're gonna pick.
You already know.
The red one.
She loves blue. It's her favorite character.
I'm mad. I'm not a fighter for it.
You like blue as well.
I'm a fighter for it.
I'll go on, start fighting.
Fisticuffs.
We're waiting. We're waiting for you guys to throw down.
I don't know how to.
Dude, when you hit the CU, I thought it was gonna be a different word, dude. Minty
Cutie, yeah.
expletive. That's crazy.
Come on,
Oh, no.
come on, fight to the death.
No, you gotta.
Whoever wins gets blue.
No, you gotta try to find a way to make all of our names monsters.
I can't go back though. Well, Minty Cutie. How do I make Minty Cutie into a monster name?
I don't know. You did
Yeah.
like Toast
Technically,
already.
ghostly toast is already counts,
Yeah.
so you don't
Yeah.
actually have to edit that.
Got it in one. You're welcome.
That's a
You could
given.
put Minty
Yeah.
Spooky.
Oh, that's a good call.
That's actually the name I use in the horror movie chat I'm in.
That's
See, spooky.
that's so good.
How do you make muffin like it though? I don't know how to do muffin.
I
Yeah.
think I know your pronouns, so I think you're good.
Yeah.
Ye. But I
Well,
know
the
you
view
love
to
the
assume.
Frankenstein monster girl,
I identify
She
as a
is so
problem. Hey, it worked out
the
for
muffin
everyone.
monster. That's that's too much.
Make a muffin.
Just put monster.
Just
No.
monster.
Oh, that's hard. How do you make muffins?
Muffinator, like the Terminator.
Nah.
That's not spooky.
So like put two O's in her name, like Boo, right? So like
Like
Moofin.
Moofin.
yeah, Moofin.
Moofin.
That sounds
I
more like
guess.
spooky,
I
like
don't know how to say
Moofin
it.
was the first one I thought of, and then I was like, well, does Muffoon work?
No,
And
do boof.
Muffoon works
No,
funny
do
still too,
boofin
actually.
then.
You know,
Do
I'm
boofin?
terrified of
Alright,
cows.
we can do boofin.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Boofin!
No.
No, you can't do boofin. That's fucked up. I can't let you do
That is
that.
not. I don't think that's Twitch friendly.
Is it
What
not?
does that mean?
No.
What is that?
I'm going to text it in the streaming chat.
Like,
I'm
is boofin
scared.
bad?
That's a real
So-
word?
Yeah, I can say it out loud. It's not gonna get
Here.
us banned for me to tell
I-
you what boofin is.
I'm going to just put it in the streaming chat for the sake of not.
Or I could just say it. I mean,
There.
it's
It
not
is
that
in-
bad.
It is in the streaming chat.
Okay.
But now the rest of the chat,
Look-
like the actual like chat
Loki
chat
can
doesn't.
decide if it's appropriate to say.
Oh no.
I forget how to go into the. How do I? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it took me a second to figure out the first time.
Hold on.
Did
I
you
have to
read
I have
what
to wait
it
for
means?
I have to wait for it to load.
Oh,
we
no.
can keep it as boofin.
Oh,
I can't fucking pull it up.
oh.
I
here,
tried
I'll
pulling it
just-
up on my phone.
I'll retype what it is.
Jesus,
No,
it's just
thing
putting
is
stuff up your
that-
butt. It's not even that bad.
That's it.
Specific stuff, yes.
It's when you stuff drugs into your butthole.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't know
was
there
zero-
such a
there was-
name.
there was zero reason to be cryptic about that.
Yeah, that's not that big a deal.
So boofin?
We talked about it.
Honestly, yeah. Actually, after all of that, just keep it as boofin. Actually,
So boofing then, muffin.
Just-
I mean,
Yeah,
it
just
doesn't
do
have
it.
a G at the end of it, so it's different.
Oh, that's called boofing.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, but like anything with a G on the end, you just drop the G, and it's still the same word, dog.
She boofed, he boofed, we
Unless
boofed.
anybody else can figure out a better way for Muffin to be spooky.
Thorfin.
Goofin. Goofin.
Put
Goofin
muffin with a Z.
with a Z.
Yeah, it'll make
There.
it cooler. I promise. Goofin.
What was that? How is that spooky? Goo?
Goo is
Yeah.
spooky.
Goofins. I love it.
It's pretty
So
There
spooky.
you
good.
go,
The
Goofins
Z?
with a Z. Yep.
We're not.
Perfect.
We've completely changed you
Muffet?
forever.
How's Muffet a spooky name?
I don't know.
Lucky
People
Red,
think
when
of
did you
those.
become a Canadian?
People think of the
Years ago.
spider lady from Undertale.
Oh, Miss Muffet. That's true. She's great, but she's not spooky. She's gorgeous.
Who?
She sells donuts.
She-
Lucky Red, answer my question. When did you become Canadian?
I said recently. I did answer.
It'll be-
I didn't hear you say recently.
Oh.
That's
I can
crazy.
second that.
Muffet, I'd evil the. Is evil? Yeah, I know she is.
Wait, who is
But
this?
you could sell her donuts. If you say you like her spider donuts, she won't fight you.
Who is this?
She's the cute spider lady in Undertale.
Oh.
There.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
ready to riz a monster.
All right, we'll just go with Goofin.
Hayuk.
A yuck.
You know.
Hayuk.
I
Well,
would go on
Goofin
a-
is
Is she
actually
here
when
for
you.
Yeah.
Is when you goofing around.
when you're being a fucking clown.
When you be a fucking clown.
So me
Light it up.
24/7, dude.
That's right. She makes donuts out of spiders. Cannibalism. She doesn't eat them. She sells them. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Whew. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
This is weird without the music.
Scott the music is playing, it's just quiet.
Oh.
Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam Day Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hulit Backhard, version 1.0.
Hewlett Packard?
A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? I like the library toaster. I like all of them. They're all so fun. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. I don't like any of them, really. Commander, you're crazy.
Why is it 3 weeks when there's a whole school year?
It's a semester, actually, but
But I know.
I see maybe a surprise.
I like all the girls. All the boys are ugly, but all the girls are cute.
Damn.
Damien, Calculester, and Howl are great.
Nope.
I'll admit the dorky vampire is kind of... I mean, he's friendly. But as already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. There's also a bunch of other characters you can woo, but they're a lot harder. Because they're the secret characters. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. And my words are terrible, probably because it's late. It's fair enough. Worry no more. The ghost girl seems like the most chill of the gals.
She is not.
That is not.
I would say she's quite literally the least chill of the girls, but she's my favorite.
Oh, you say that now. You say that now.
Actually, Ghost.
Oh.
Worry no more. We're not using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's base stats. Not biased, totally. She's so cute. I like Polygeist a lot. This way, each of you will start...
Just wait.
Yeah. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright, Toast. You begin. And here we go. Hold on. No, click on them.
Why is that so tiny?
Okay, let's see here.
Here, I will ask you the questions. And we'll move you guys over here.
I was like, don't put us over the question.
Oh, I actually don't know how to read.
A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? Do you A, try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along, and flamingos are not supposed to attend funerals? Do you B, the trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the fifth season of The Office. Or finally, just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks you why you didn't attend, you just say, you know, and wink at them.
The last one.
Well, or D, why should I go? You know.
Yep. The last
All right, Gabagool.
That actually sounds most like you.
All right, Gabagool, you're next. Same question, same answers, and in the same order. Do you choose A, B, or C? Well, you know.
The second one.
Second one. So
Because
you're actually
you're
watching
watching
the
the fifth season?
5th season of The Office.
Yeah.
All right. Minty Spooky.
We're gonna go with A.
Yeah, you
Flamingo
convince them you're a
all
flamingo.
along.
And Goofin.
She got the goo.
Finn.
Insert air horns.
Giuseppe, when you get your clown Sona, will you be Gabagoof?
It's pretty good.
Probably not, but that's not too far off. But I'm not gonna commit to that yet. No.
I don't know if I approve. I think you should commit.
No, that needs deeper thought.
I'll do the last one.
Last one. Got it. So bold, so smart, so charming. All right, Ghostly Toast. An alien race invades Earth, and they tell you the world's fate depends upon how you answer the following question. How do you like your coffee? Question 1. I like my coffee as bitter and as dark as my own soul, which isn't bitter or dark at all. I'm actually a pretty nice person. Heart. B. My favorite type of coffee is vodka. Or C. Alien friendly?
I'm gonna go with alien friendly.
All right. Gabagool, same question.
Vodka.
Vodka. Good choice. Mindy Spooky.
Going with A.
Okay. Goofin. Same question.
I don't like any of them.
I hate coffee. Ghost. I love coffee.
Are we supposed to be able to hear Muffin, by the way?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you.
I was
Like
being-
vaguely, yeah.
To be fair,
Very
I'm sitting on the
quiet.
couch.
Yeah, she's sitting over on the couch.
So you know how far away
Get
that
closer. Get up to that mic. Eat it.
You know she's
I don't
Fully
spicy.
Power the
participate.
mic.
Eat the microphone.
Can you
Fully
hear me fine when I
participate.
talk like this?
Ghostly, ghastly, ghost, spooky, ghastly, ghost. I also hate coffee so fucking much.
Gaff,
But the
why are you
smell-
guys saying this?
I love-
Coffee is
The
so
smell
fucking
is
tasty.
so-
I
I
love
The
know.
coffee.
smell is so good. I love the smell so much,
That's
but
Muffin,
fuck the
too.
taste.
That's how Muffin
I'm
is too. She loves the
I'm gonna
smell. She hates
cry.
the taste. I also love coffee
If
toast.
it's got a bunch of creamer,
As a
So
So the
Muffin,
other day-
Muffin prefers vodka then. It's the answer I'm getting from this.
That's funny. No, the other day,
not
my
really.
boyfriend took me to Starbucks and I got a pink drink and he got a vanilla chai, and then I tried the vanilla chai and I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking
Vanilla
good, dude.
chais are super good. Any type of chai is just chef's kiss.
Yeah,
like chai.
I agree to that, but the go-to for me is still the pink drink, but like, shit, that chai hit.
Isn't
Did
chai
you try
tea?
that Valentine's Day drink they had?
Absolutely not.
It was pretty good. It was like strawberry chocolate.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Just do the vodka one again.
Vodka. Got it. So fun. So charming. So smart. Alright,
You know,
Ghostly
she makes
Toast,
her
you
coffee
now
go
have
crazy.
6 options. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? A taste for partying, sharp wits, 50 gigabytes of RAM, a big horn, a very tsundere personality, or kawaii eyes.
I'm going for a very specific character, so I'm gonna go with Kawaii Eyes.
Okay. Chai is the original name of tea? Oh, well, there you go.
I already knew that, so that's not a fun fact.
Babe, you saw Spider-Man.
I did see Spider-Man.
You should know that.
You're saying TT. Gabagool.
I'm gonna say 50 gigabytes of RAM because that's how much RAM it takes for a dedicated server.
Oh, that's true. How much dedicated RAM do I need for the server? Red, can we exercise Toasty?
I'm exercise intolerant.
That's crazy.
What?
That's my favorite try guy.
We can only jazzercise. Minty Spooky, you're muted. But we need your answer.
Sorry, just had a fun phone call.
Oh.
I'm.
Beautiful.
What did Giuseppe pick?
50 gigabytes of RAM for the
Okay,
server.
I'm going for a taste party.
A taste for party. Goofin'.
Because I want a dedicated server.
That's true. Who doesn't want dead server?
The only one that would make sense. Guess that one.
A big horn.
No. What would you think I would pick?
A very tsundere personality.
Are you really being serious?
Sharp wits.
What would you think I would pick?
Kawaii eyes.
Kawaii
Yeah.
Eyes.
Unlike me, personally. Obviously.
Carrot cake.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Spicy chocolate? No. Chocolate on fire? Ikasumi?
I don't know what that is.
Double creme de la gruyere? And meringues?
Meringues?
Okay.
Nope, what
I
I,
know
said.
what Giuseppe is
It's
picking.
Tequila and nose candy? Wink. Meat or success?
What the hell is Ikasumi?
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I didn't answer that was not the question.
I'll look it up. I'm
Wait, I want to hear what Goofin has to say about this.
Yeah, okay, Goofin, look up Ikasumi.
I'm looking it up. Ah.
Sounds like a type of fish, if I
Yeah,
had to
that's what I
guess.
figured.
You know who else is a type of fish? My mom.
Yo, I was totally gonna guess your mom actually.
It says cephalopod ink.
Oh, it's
So
it's squid ink or octopus ink. So like
Oh,
what
okay.
they put on noodles in Japan
Yeah.
for the
that's
summer.
what
Okay,
it looked-
I'm gonna
no,
I'm gonna
that's what
choose
it
that
looked like.
because I'm going for a
That's
very
what it
specific
shows.
character.
I wonder who it is.
Then
What the fuck do they mean by nose candy wink face?
it
Are you
command-
actually curious?
You're actually supposed to boof the nose candy. So I pick meat though.
Meat.
Ben.
Mean Girls?
I knew it.
Yeah.
Mean Girls Ghostly
Meat is
Toast?
the obvious
Okay.
choice for me.
Yes, Goofy.
I got read like a book on that one.
So that's what it shows when
You sure did.
Well,
You
This
just
is
put
the-
your
Oh,
face
it's the
there.
noodle dish, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tequila and nose candy, though.
Tequila nose candy?
Yeah.
Alright. Goofin.
Oh. Minty showed what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Goofin. Which option would you like? Do you need the options repeated?
No, I can look at them and just.
I can read. I can fight.
Oh my god.
I
yes.
can read.
All
I
ladies
can
from Prosperity
fight!
Godparents. None of those like fit what I want.
You don't want double creme de la Gruyere and meringues?
Let's do that.
Okay.
That would be the only one.
I don't believe you prove it.
That would probably be the only one. Oh, it's the pretentious guy. What?
Alright, it's load. It's calculating all of our choices. Alright. Ghostly Toast. This is week
Hell
1
yeah.
in the morning. Would you like to go to the auditorium, class, the library, outdoors, the gym, or the bathrooms?
We're gonna go to the auditorium.
To the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
Heck yeah.
You gain +2 creativity. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air, when suddenly, an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet?
Did you want any of us to take any of the characters?
You go right ahead.
I was thinking that. I was like, he's gonna kill his voice.
I am. It's gonna be great. Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
but she looks like Daisy.
Alright, Minty, you can do Miranda.
Have you noticed that?
You want me to do Miranda?
I do. I want you to do Miranda.
Okay.
But have you noticed that?
I have.
She's Daisy.
Yes.
Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth? Much less write it, much less put it on the internet?
Toast, for some reason, you can voice Zoe.
The
Reason, okay.
Miranda.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go on.
Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction.
By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess, in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahone, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom. The Prime Minister, Zoe. I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister.
It has nothing to do with you. It's not set at spooky high. It's set at a creepy high. And the mer princess is named Miranda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters.
They barely do.
Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in a mer monarchy culture? Why, I should have this dribble ripped into shreds with a libel knife. the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers.
See, Miranda, you're nothing like Mermanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon.
I simply cannot stand by when my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot how
Oh dear, this could get ugly. Then it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Will you leave Zoe alone? Miranda, don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into a fanfiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value, like self-cessed or mpreg.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna go with the first
Yeah.
one.
That
What?
Meat ramen is starting the pipeline towards mpreg.
I don't understand what that meant. I still don't.
No!
Oh, you impressed Miranda. Good job.
Damn it.
Minty.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Yes, of course. Zoe, I understand now. Your story isn't air people propaganda. It's a warning to me.
Sure, if they'll get you to leave me alone.
Yeah.
And now, the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them.
I'm so glad you impressed her.
Crying.
By writing Miranda Vanderbilt into the story to murder Marmanda Vanderbunt and Nash Mahone.
What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter.
Not mindless slaughter. Mindful execution for heinous crimes against the crown by being a mer person, converting with an air person.
Gosh.
Supposed to be a tragic star-crossed romance.
Before Zoe can stop her, Miranda has grabbed the phone and is making edits to Zoe's precious fic.
No!
First, Miranda shall sneak into Miranda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat while she sleeps, because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then Miranda shall take Miranda's place in disguise, go meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well in the same fashion.
How dare you desecrate my fanfiction with unoriginal and repetitive murders? You mess with my fanfiction, I'll mess with your minds.
Oh, hey, you impressed her too. You impressed them both. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow now your brain can't tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers.
Oh, damn it.
Which leads to many unpleasant moments. You lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts.
That's scary. Oh my god.
She's an Eldritch Bean. I know what I'm
And you
getting
pissed
into.
her off, so now she infected your mind.
Oh no. That's scary.
Alright, Gabagool!
Oh my
Would
god.
you cannot go to the auditorium since that's where Toasted. So would you like to go to class, the library, outdoors, the gym, or the bathrooms?
What was the last thing you said?
The
bathrooms?
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Alright.
I knew that's where you would go.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
I like that he's just sewing his shirt.
Very nice.
Scott corners you to list all his favorite bones to chew, when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air. Gabagool, do you want to voice the wolf himbo?
He's the himbo.
Not necessarily, but if
Okay.
you want me to, I
Okay.
can.
I can do it. It's okay. I just figured I'd ask.
For sure.
Oh boy, is that? It's Calculester, and he's got a little plant. Let's go say hi. Hi, Calculester. Who's your little plant friend?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Would you want to voice Calculester, the robot?
No, I
No, you're good.
I don't think I want to voice anyone right now. Thank you though.
No, you're good.
I thought I didn't, but does he have a lot of lines?
Calculester, as much as you talk to him, sure.
Okay.
I can throw on some Calculester if you'd like me to.
I think
Or-
Muffin wants to.
Okay. If Muffin
I'm not
wants to
sure
go
what
for it.
kind of voice to do though.
Oh,
Muffin
he's a
wants to
robot.
lean
Do a
into
robot.
Mike a little
Well,
more.
I could give you another female character if you
Okay,
prefer.
it's let her do it because she's worried I can't hear anything.
Well, they can't hear you that well.
Yeah, you need to lean into Mike more when you're speaking. for
Well,
the
she's
line.
on the
Yeah,
other
I'm
side
not
of the room.
I'm not by the mic. That's the reason.
Wow.
How low am I anyway?
You're a little louder now, but I would
feel
just
like I'm
get
screaming
like
right now.
I'd just pull up a seat next to Lucky and just go from there.
Yeah, the problem isn't necessarily the volume, but it's that you're so far away that like it doesn't pick up every word that you say.
So it's like cutting out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Damn, why can't we have a chair over there, like an actual?
Another chair.
Yeah.
Just move the entire couch.
Yeah, it's not gonna work like that.
You just lift it and push it all the way over there.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yes, it's skill issue. You just gotta lift the entire couch. Oi. Well then, Cutie, if you did want to voice Calculester, I can do it if you don't want to.
I can throw in
Okay.
if Muffin's not feeling it.
I just feel attacked.
You're not attacked. You just need to sit closer to the mic. It's
Hey, you
not a
just gotta-
personal
You know
thing.
what?
Just
I
move
wanna
the
be
chair.
comfortable. I can't
It's a
be
technical
comfortable
thing.
there.
It's the power of technology. We
Yeah,
have
what-
technology.
What better character to play than the technology character? This is your hurdle to overcome.
That's why we made you the tech character in Chrono Trigger, because you're so tech savvy.
Totally.
Alright,
Look,
Cutie.
just sit on Lucky's lap.
Oh, I'd be so...
Did you just say
Oh,
rap
no.
as in like in Splinter voice? Did you just do Splinter voice on
my
stream?
God.
Minty? That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
No! I accidentally clicked TikTok.
Oh no!
I fixed
I
it.
can't believe you, dude.
Alright, Minty, go for Calculester.
Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai.
It's a great name for a plant friend.
I treasure it because it is my sole window into what it means to be alive.
Sheep.
No, Gabagool, you're just standing here watching them talk about this.
Nice.
Cool. Can I pee on it? You know, some people will know I've been here.
Please do not pee on Buckaroo Bonsai.
Ah, I gotcha. You already peed on it, 'cause it's yours.
If that will stop you from dispensing urine, then yes.
That's cool, bro. I can still help you grow little Bucky big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink.
Or perhaps some nice, nutritious water.
And a plant-sized barbell.
Oh
Plus,
my
it needs to
gosh.
join the lacrosse team so it can make plant friends.
Alert, friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input required.
Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more
Oh,
about
fuck.
making Scott happy or helping Calculester take care of his plant? Giuseppe, which would you like to do? Would you like to... I like where your head's at, Scott, but you know what this plant really needs? Racing stripes. Gotta go fast.
No.
Or sorry, gotta grow fast. No, Scott, Calculester is right. Water is like an energy drink for plants.
Oh man.
Which-
You know, fuck it, let's just go with the top one. Let's have
Yeah,
fun today,
yeah,
yo.
that's right. It needs racing stripes, of course. Of course, stupid Scott. Plants aren't like cool buff werewolves. They don't need energy drinks and bench presses.
Oh, good. You have finally seen reason.
Plants are like cars!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. I have spoken too soon.
Calculester, can I please paint racing stripes on Buckaroo Bonsai, please?
Dot, dot. You may paint
Ellipses.
racing stripes on the pot.
Hooray! You won't regret this.
As a soulless automaton, I am incapable of regret.
But soon.
Scott, I have spent several hours considering the sweet racing stripes you painted.
And?
And I believe we also need to add wheels and rims. Very sick rims.
Yeah, they're friends. Yay! Scott and Calculaster spent the rest of the day turning Bucky's pot into a fully functioning hot rod. Scott's never been happier. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Let's go.
Alright, Minty Spooky. Would you like to go to class, the library, outdoors, or the gym?
We're going outdoors.
Outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Yippee.
After your eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers, when... Never fear, my ladies.
Oh.
You need not fight over me.
That wasn't even a question.
What are you talking about? What is there to talk about?
Go on.
You know you want to.
Yeah, I do.
You know you want
Him
to.
again? Oh my god.
As royalty myself, I must say that even I find him to be... What's the term you use, Paulina?
Extra AF. Friendship between two beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I. But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me.
That doesn't sound legal.
I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is officially next level. Yes, he called them both summer salads.
Nice.
Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well. Yeah, not interested.
What a commoner.
You are hardly the first prince to seek my real hand in courtship. And I don't see that you're bringing much to the table.
Interdimensional table? And I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight, Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this? I can defeat you at my challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose. Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. Now, man, your nickname threw me off. Minty Spooky. You can either... You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords. Or, as a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever, so let's see you win at losing. I would just stun him, he's annoying. Do you believe this was one of the first characters Toast went into court?
Let's go with the... Let's go with the second one.
Second one. As a royal, you must fancy clever, so let's see you win at losing.
Damn.
It's
true, royalty is very clever. I know, because I'm royalty.
Very well then, let us proceed with the challenges. The series of trials begins. You each post selfies to Instagram. The prince instantly gains 12 followers, while you lose 10.
Round 1 goes to the home team, it would appear. Sorry about your unfortunate face.
Next up are classic feats of athleticism. The prince kicks your ass up and down at archery, fencing, and bumper cars. Finally, you engage in a stirring round of Monopoly. The prince wins within 6 moves. Aha! Normally, Monopoly might last days, but I, with my incredible skills, have managed to win at once, because I am a winner. Not surely I've proven myself a worthy and winning groom for both my blushing brides.
Yes, I believe you really, truly have.
Yeah, I know that technically the point was for you to lose, but losing is a pretty big turnoff.
Winning really is much more appealing. I'll go ask my father his policies on polyamory.
You can trust Miranda's father to put the kibosh on allowing his daughter to marry the same prince as a drunk ghost, but you still looked pretty dumb. You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. Alright, Goofin.
Oh shoot.
Would you like to go to the class, library, or gym?
Class.
Class.
Class. Ooh.
The day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Yay, I'm smart.
You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good.
I simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time when the world is so full of wonder and magic.
You know what, Muffin? Why don't you voice him?
I was trying to get away with not voicing anybody.
Okay, I'll do it.
Wait, can I also point out that he
Yeah.
has vampire bite marks on his forearm?
Yeah, he's a
I
vampire.
never noticed that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like most people would assume it's on his neck. Why the forearm?
He had a very crazy night.
It seems so.
You could say they were very forward.
Oh my gosh.
No, they were very forearm.
They're
very
they were
forearm.
very forearm.
Forearm.
You know what, Toast? Since Giuseppe and Muffin don't want to voice anybody, would you mind voicing the vampire
Yeah.
hipster?
Of course. Let me put my hair over one of my eyes.
It's a hipster, not an emo kid.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful club.
The Everything is Beautiful Club? Is that a secret club?
What? Oh, yeah, totally.
I want to join. Oh, how can I join?
Liam seems totally sexually disinterested in continuing this gag, but you have no such reservations. You tell her. Alright, Goofin, would you like to say, "You're in luck. I just happen to hate the membership paperwork, have the membership paperwork right here. Magic is real." Or, "Oh, it's super easy to join. All you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out a unicorn, simpleton." So you can either play into the bit, or you can fucking shit all over her if you want.
Magic is real.
Magic, I figure. That would interest Oakley, probably. Yeah, probably. You hand Miranda some membership forms you whipped up on Photoshop. They're totally fake, but she's loving it. Miranda fills out all the forms, then skips off to mail them to 1234 Fairy Dust Lane.
She's not very bright.
Aren't you worried about what'll happen when she finds out you made this whole thing up?
You are kind of, but when you run into Miranda later that week, she's super excited.
It worked! The Everything is Beautiful Club accepted my application. They said I'm the first applicant they've had in centuries. Recruiting is hard when you're a super secret club. They even gave me fun glittery sticks to put over ugly things to make them beautiful.
Oh, stick.
Stickers.
If I haven't used any of them, you know why?
How majestic.
Because everything is beautiful.
Miranda lets you borrow some of her stickers. You're pretty sure you can find some ugly people to stick them to.
Oh my gosh.
You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Fun and charm.
Man, Miranda wants to date like all of you guys.
She's down bad.
She's more complicated.
Yeah.
Everybody, choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before I press X.
Limp Bizkit's Rollin'.
Oh no. And that's all I
Sexy
can think
Back
about.
by Justin Timberlake.
Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Alright, Goofin.
I can't think of a song.
Think of the theme.
Name
of
a
the
woman.
show
It's
you
a
watch.
Limp Bizkit, and that's all I can think about now.
Oh, the name of a song by Limp Bizkit.
The other one.
The other one?
The other one.
I don't think that's the name of the song.
I don't know their names.
Chocolate Starfish?
Ew.
I think that is one of their song names.
Coconut Cream Pie.
I don't know if that one is. That doesn't sound.
That's the Donkey Kong song.
Oh, let me.
From
You know
yeah.
what?
By
You know
Limp
what?
Bizkit?
Let me
That's from the Donkey Kong show. That's why I was also
No,
confused.
I opened my Spotify and see what the first song is.
It's a song about how he's gonna shower his girlfriend in coconut cream pie.
Oh, okay. My Spotify says
Oh.
repeat stuff.
Oh, repeat stuff. Okay.
Bo Burnham.
By
That's the
Bo
last
Burnham,
song I was
alright.
listening to.
All right. Player order is decided based on how much more patriotic you would feel if the song became the new anthem of your country.
Oh, I would love if Fred Durst wrote our
Yeah,
national anthem.
roll. You know what?
We're going towards the Idiocracy timeline, so that could happen.
Well,
That
you
would
also
be-
got to remember, Giuseppe, that was the American Badasses theme. I think there's nothing more patriotic than Rollin' by Limp Bizkit.
You have to remember
Well,
part of Fred Durst's contract. Whenever someone uses his song, he has to appear in the thing. Like how he was in all those WWE games when they were using Rollin'.
That's so funny.
So he would have to be in the presidential cabinet.
Yeah,
At this point, I wouldn't even
just
put
like an Idiocracy, dude.
Yeah. So I think Minty is number one then. by pure strangeness of the modern society.
Why would repeat stuff be?
I mean, that's not my vote, but I guess y'all can go with that.
I don't think I heard that song. I love me some Hollow Back Girls, so I'm just gonna throw
That's how I was feeling, dude.
That's fair. I can agree.
What was Giuseppe's song again?
I was Holla Back Girl.
Oh, that was. Then what did Toast do?
Yeah, what was your song?
Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. I'm sure it was
Bring
everyone's
your
ringtone
sexy
back in
back.
like 2010.
Yeah. I said yeah, but that was actually the lyric. I can agree that Gabagool is second though, for sure. Holla Back Girl.
Between the two, I'm gonna vote on Justin Timberlake here.
What do you
Hell
think?
yeah.
What do you think, Muffin? Do you think repeat stuff or
I don't think repeat stuff should be the anthem. It's like a song.
But you
though.
picked it, though.
I'm gonna say
it's
repeat
just 'cause
stuff
it
should
was
be
on
fourth
my
place. I'm sorry,
Spotify.
that's my take.
Oh, well, I guess I have to pick random because it wouldn't let me pick another one.
Oh,
There you go. It would let me go back up. I tried to press up and it made me stuck on random for some
fine.
reason.
Clearly, Roland was destined.
Okay, I guess it's still first. Oh well, it picks turn order just to clarify. For the next round. My bad. That's on me, I guess.
Repeat stuff, I didn't.
That was
Well.
thought to be last for patriotism.
No, I said what she
I'm
said.
gonna
I
sit
didn't.
at top left.
Top left. You want to sit with Miranda and Polly?
Mhm.
All right. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you're actually got serfs who eat for you?
Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it.
How's she alive?
Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got?
Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing.
So they stand on top of this person
they're
who's
the
currently
surfboard.
surfing.
They're the surfboard.
How is she alive? Yeah, you know.
How's she alive?
This is how it is.
I just say,
She's
oh,
royalty.
let's
She's
go.
just doing the best she can. Wow, that's a lot of serfs.
It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination surf imagined a way to escape from serfdom. So now I'm all out of ideas.
Well, I'm sure with the help of Minty Spooky, we could probably think of a dope new kind of surf.
Oh, is that so? I can't wait.
Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf. It's just like 50 cute dogs.
Oh,
You should get a party surf. Polly, a surf to experience your hangovers for you.
We're gonna need a party, so
A party surf?
nah,
I know what
that's me.
Muffin
I
wanted.
choose the dogs.
Muffin wants the dogs.
I want the dogs.
A surf? For me? I couldn't possibly.
why not? I do it all the time.
But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions?
Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong. Therefore, it's probably fine.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's have a dude to deal with all my withdrawal symptoms.
Hire? Polly dears, we don't pay our serfs.
We don't? Sweet deal. Polly hires the burliest hangover surf she can find, and the two of you go out for the night of your lives. The surf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter.
Let's do this.
Alright, Goofin, where are you sitting? Do you want to sit with Zoe and Hal, Calculester, and,
I'm sorry, I felt like I was gonna sneeze.
Oh.
So I was trying not to sneeze.
Commander, Polygeist is actually dead, so I hope that answers your question.
No, they were asking about how Miranda is alive.
Oh!
Because she says she has a surf who eats for her.
Oh, I see. I thought it was about the drinking.
No, it's definitely Miranda.
Yeah, I would say it's Miranda. It's
How is she
a bit late for that, yeah. Yeah, she's a bit late to go through all that. She's already dead. I'm surprised she can go through withdrawals and hangovers anyway. But thanks anyway, Toasty.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, and the top right's the shop, by the way.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, and then I realized that. Do the bottom right.
Bottom right.
Damn, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now.
Looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in a literal mountain of marshmallows. Zoe slams a marshmallow into her mouth. It's mildly impressive.
15 marshmallows.
That's that. Alright. Scott stuffs six marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive. Oh yeah, well I'm at King of the Marshmallows!
It says King of the Mallow.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival.
Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
Ancient chaos, doomed to worlds. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice.
A cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open with an infinite hunger. All of the mallows fly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to their doom. It's unspeakably impressive.
Murar?
I think it's a sound. Hey, no fair!
If I counted correctly, I have now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win.
Wait, that is like very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during an eating contest. It's cheating. And I would know because I used my hands at soccer one time and I still feel bad about it. He's such a
Wait,
nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a little himbo.
No, wait, I didn't cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live. And my whole reason to not destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet.
Quick, referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Scott, play smart and be creative. Don't you have many other holes you could use to win?
Oh no.
You do the first one.
First, well, you don't want him to stuff holes into marshmallows and other holes. Scott eyes widen in primal fear. Wait, I'm sorry, Zoe. I want to be a good boy. I don't want to be not a good boy.
Wait, Scott, who's a good boy again?
It's me, Scott.
Who's a good boy?
Me!
Then I guess I'm the winner, mouths and all.
Zoe may have won the marshmallow battle, but you'll win the marshmallow prom date demon friendship war.
Sure.
Alright, Gabagool, which table would you like to sit at? You can sit with the demon and snake lady, you can sit with the vampire and the robot, or you can go to the shop.
You said, who can I sit near again?
You can either sit by the Gorgon lady and the demon, the vampire and the robot, or you can go to the shop.
Sit me next to the Gorgon.
Alright.
Gorgonzola.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Who wants to voice the Gorgon lady?
It would have to be
I
Gorgon
could-
Lady. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I could take Vera. I'm not sure what to take Damien then.
Yeah, I was about to say someone also has to do Damien.
I'll do Damien. I like voicing.
Not
Damien.
bad. But I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into.
Oh.
But I agree. The money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work in the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Now,
That's
Gabagool,
great.
would you rather set the building on fire and charge an exit fee? Would you rather trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it and blackmail it in bulk?
Definitely the second one. The fuck.
That's what I thought. I was
Kinda had
like,
a
he's
feeling.
gonna choose the second one.
Minty.
Not even a question.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style.
But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy?
Don't tell me you don't know how to do that.
Is this something you do all the time?
Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell.
Yeah, but I'm a prince of the Bernie part of hell, not the sexy part of hell.
That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy.
And based on the high school I went to, that's probably not inaccurate.
Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes
There
won't hurt
are
either.
these.
Wait, so she already did this? This was already part of the plan. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids.
Ooh.
Alright, Toast, since I know what option you wanted, which will you choose instead?
I'm gonna go to the store and cry.
Okay. You gonna try and impress her?
Mayhaps.
Welcome to my little shop. But some shit, I have shit that, You know what? You go ahead and do this one, Toasty.
Who's taking it?
Toasty.
Oh, okay.
Toasty, you can do the punk girl.
Sure. Let's see. Welcome to my shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look.
Okay, I have $5 hairs.
Yeah, you can buy a motivational poster, a gift that keeps on giving. You can't afford that. A fake badass tattoo, some impractical yet kind of funny glasses, a sexy fake Latin accent, a blanket with 2 holes, a corpse, or a Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. And if you're trying to impress her, you have to buy certain items.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember which one to get.
It's based on her facials, because sometimes she doesn't care, and other times she does care. Or sometimes she's upset at you for wanting to buy it.
She's a tough cookie.
She's one of the harder people to date.
Wait, can we float over to the creative poster? I just want to see what that incites. Okay, this is kind of blah. Okay.
She only cares about the gift, the tattoo, or the glasses.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the gift for now. That's always fun.
That's $0 too, so... See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah. Thanks.
Awesome.
Alright.
Let's see.
And you got a little Satanist kit. All cool kids want to
Hell
be friends
yeah.
with Satan. Your boldness has
Don't you say
dropped
the
to
kids-
0, but your smartness jumped to 25.
I'm woke as fuck.
Kids love the devil.
But your creativity and charm are now super low, and your boldness
Damn
is
it.
actually 0. But
Dang,
you're now
I-
smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Player orders decide based on who is most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement. Start debating now.
I don't have a basement.
That's true. That's pretty hard to hide. That's pretty hard to
Am I
hide.
the only one with the basement?
Yeah, I guess you have to be number 1. You're the most
yeah,
likely
just
to
on
hide.
that fact alone.
So I guess you're
I
1.
think Goofin is the least likely to be hiding when, if I could throw
It's
that
true.
up.
She is overly innocent.
Yeah, she murders someone and then basically
Wait,
just
so
walk
Ghostly is the
straight to
most
the
likely
couch.
to be hiding corpses?
I click Ghost. Oh, well, whatever. Here's... I guess Ghostly is number 1. My bad, I misclicked.
Dang.
Thrown under the bus.
Butterfingers.
Well, if we're gonna agree with that, then I guess Muffin has to be last. There we go. That's the order.
Damn.
I don't know what to do now. I'm
Ghostly, tell
literally.
me how you're hiding all these corpses and you're not basement.
Alright, Toast, you can go to the auditorium, class, library, gym, or bathrooms. The outdoors is the shop
The
this
secret is to
time.
put it in someone else's basement. I don't know what to do now because now I'm super smart, but my charm and my creativity are super low.
Yeah, you have to, I think
Um,
if you want to impress Zoe still, your creativity has to be way higher.
I have to have super high creativity and charm.
They're very low now.
Oh, fuck. What to do? What to do? You know what? Let's go to gym.
Jim. That day, an
Who's
epic
that?
dodgeball match takes place. Who's Zoe? She's the Eldritch horror girl.
I do love
No. I said, who's Jim?
Gym is gym class.
Gym class. They went to gym class.
No, I know.
Si-
it was
silly
it was a bit.
gabagool.
No one got my freaking joke.
No, we
Whatever.
Got
did.
it?
We
I just
skipped it.
didn't want to respond.
Boo. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good.
My wife.
Tell me!
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like a million times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Try to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I'd heard them all.
What the fuck is gun salad?
Yeah. No
What,
idea.
my Twitch just
Sounds like-
unfollowed you? I restarted and it's back to normal? Oh, don't do that,
It's a
command.
famous Italian salad.
Yeah.
But what's the truth, Polly? Huh? Huh?
It's none of your business.
No, but it's my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know.
I didn't do anything. It was Twitch. Yeah. To be fair, you're probably right. 'Cause Twitch is silly.
YouTube does that too. It's weird.
Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy.
Secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia?
What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted match next period.
Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died.
Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out how to help. Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove it with my new espionage. My new espionage AU, spooky, highly classified. Zoe deserves to know the truth, and if you tell it to her, Polly, I will give you a huge bag of nose candy.
The bottom one.
Okay. You know that the way to my ghost heart is through my ghost nostrils. Come here, you beautiful horror. Let me give you the gory details. Polly beckons Zoe over and whispers in her ear.
Oh wow. That many, huh? But how did the linebackers get out of there? Oh. The entire San Diego Zoo? But where would you even get that much cream cheese? Oh, I see. It was a Wednesday. Well, that pretty much thoroughly answers my question.
Now do you see why I didn't want to tell anyone?
Oh, absolutely. That is way too hot for public consumption. Your secret's safe with me.
Yes. I got to keep my secret, and I get nose candy. Score! You're pretty sure Polly told another very not real story about her death, but Zoe's impressed at your negotiating skills. You leave Polly enjoy her newly acquired treat, and you and Zoe get smoothies. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
Alright, Minty Spooky. Would you like to go to the auditorium?
Bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
I thought she said back room.
You go to the back rooms.
The bathrooms.
That day, you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you're totally gained +2 boldness. In the wake of all that, you overhear Miranda and Polly discussing a party?
Oh, Polly, I am terribly excited for your upcoming party.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, you got money, right? How about picking us up some party favors?
Oh, I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase?
I don't care, just make sure you get enough nitrous oxide to fill them all.
What's nitrous oxide? Is this something that land dwellers breathe?
Well, it's pretty much all I breathe, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like?
Cake? I think you're mispronouncing nose candy.
No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake. I like mine with pink frosting.
Ugh, and I like mine injected into my eyeballs. And speaking of eyeballs, I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now.
Too true. Perhaps our friend Minty Spooky can suggest a mutually agreeable use for my vast riches.
You should get Polly a piñata. You don't want anyone to get hurt, though, so the only really safe thing to fill it with is nice, soft bags of nose candy. Miranda, you like clowns, right? I know this website that lets you hire clowns, firefighters, doctors, and tuxedo guys. It's called definitely-not-strippers.com, and it's 100% legit.
I'm gonna go with the piñata.
Alright.
God damn it.
Not so creative. Your creativity sucks, apparently. They really don't like your ideas.
A pinata? Certainly not. You think I am some cretin who gets off on beating animals with sticks? I am not my uncle.
Oh my gosh.
Although he generally uses real animals instead of cardboard ones. He does still tie them to the ceiling, though.
Jesus Christ. We'd have to use real animals anyway. All the cardboard ones died in the Great Pinata War, remember? Too soon, Minty Spooky, too soon. Now that you've reminded Polly about the Pinata Massacre, she's only in the mood to party a little. She changes the guest list for her party from everybody to everybody but Minty Spooky. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Damn. Sure. Gabagool, auditorium, class, library, and outdoors is the store.
Is that auditorium, library, or where?
Or outdoors, but outdoors is the store this round.
Let's go to the auditorium.
Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in an unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisations is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. This isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway. Hey Vera, you're mean, right?
Oh, you noticed.
And you're a girl, right?
Aw, you noticed.
Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were
Mean?
cheerleaders. Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right?
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do?
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Gabagool here has a great idea. Tell her. They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? Would you rather forget cheerleaders? We need fear leaders. Instead of pumping out our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Or maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason.
Probably the top one.
Top one, you got it. Minty.
Fear leaders. Wow. Hold on one second.
You and Scott watch as Vera frantically makes about a dozen phone calls.
Alright. I've trademarked fear leaders. The idea is mine. You didn't think of it. Also, thank you. I can already imagine the uniforms. Black leather, real skulls, a folder of blackmail material on every member of the opposing team. You know what? I already have most of that stuff in my closet at home. I'll have a prototype by this afternoon.
Vera skips off to her closet to create this terrifying new uniform. You're not sure whether you want to stay far, far away from that closet or get a closer look. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Alright, Goofin, would you like to go to class, library, or the store?
The library.
Library. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins.
Ew.
This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. Why does she look like an Assassin's Creed person? I don't know. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. That part's true. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to like 2 monster dollars, so you get +2 money. You notice Liam off by himself, happily drawing some steamy hot yaoi.
Oh, damn.
You head over to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Oh, hey.
Oh no.
Hi, Liam. What you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic? Can I join you?
These
Oh,
are both. These
I'm
are both
both
you. These are
Yeah,
both
that's
you.
why I said, oh no.
No,
I
no.
forgot that.
You're you
This is
over
why I didn't want to voice
enthusiastic
anybody.
poseur. For your
I think
information.
it's poser.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Poseur.
Pausier.
Poser. Wait. Poser doesn't have a U in it usually. And
It's
for your
French,
information,
apparently.
what I'm drawing is called yaoi, and it's not fan fiction. It is high art.
Is he wrong though?
I'll look it up and see if it's just a different
I know what
spelling.
yaoi is. I have the internet too, but what? Isn't yaoi kind of, problematic? Problematic? A thing that I'm doing? How could you even think such a thing? Well, I don't know. I mean, I posted some yaoi online recently and some people got really mad at me. They said it trivialized authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the sexual dynamic between Liam and Damien in a comic form. Okay, first of all, that is my storyline, and you have no right plagiarizing it.
So wait. So he was drawing himself hooking up with Damien, and she
Self-insertion.
and she wrote that story and stole it from his art.
Beautiful.
Second of all, I already told you yaoi is high art, and high art is only problematic to Cretans.
What?
But if it's high art, why are you drawing two Ninja Turtles giving each other hand jobs?
Dude, he's
Oh
a
my God.
he's a very creative guy.
Yes, he is. It's called irony. Leave me alone.
What an interesting fellow. You doubt Zoe will leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved, which means you've got your work cut out for you. But whose side do you really support?
Oh, crap.
Muffin, would you like to say, true Zoe, yaoi can be problematic, but only when written through the dehumanizing female gaze of male-on-male love. Liam's gaze is an unapologetically male, so there's no problem. Or, don't you see, Liam, yaoi is the glutton of the art world. The gluten. The gluten of the art world.
Yeah, that's not,
Not
how
the
you spell
gluten.
glutton. I don't agree with either of these.
Well, you gotta pick one. Do you think yaoi is high art or not?
Seems very pretentious.
Don't worry, we'll all just
Yeah.
judge you for this answer.
That's true.
You seem to be the only one judging me.
For now. At the moment.
I mean, it seems like it.
Oh, I popped my back.
If you want to be metagamer, the correct answer is the one that you have the highest stat in.
It's true, but I actually don't know which one is for which stat.
Yeah, I don't know what that one would be.
I don't know.
Do the second one.
Second one.
And
So charming.
charming.
Oh,
Oh, it
God,
was
I
charming.
don't like him.
I mean, he's a nice
Oh.
guy. He's just pretentious.
Yeah, I don't like
I forgot I'm
pretentious.
this person.
And you're both of them, yeah.
You're both.
It is, but I am gluten intolerant. I've been drinking strictly gluten-free blood since the early 20th century. Oh geez, this could be bad. Do you feel okay? Are you having an allergic reaction? I'm not allergic to gluten, you fool. I'm intolerant of it. The only allergic reaction I'm having is in my soul. Oh, that used to happen all the time to the mind slaves in my unspeakable domain. We'd usually just eat the souls. But that might not be a good idea in this situation, which means there's only one thing left to do. Total fanfic overhaul. I am in favor of an alternative solution that leaves my soul uneaten. Additionally, I relish the creative challenge.
Together, Liam and Zoe create a new kind of yaoi that is just attractive men having fully clothed conversations about the weather.
How was he?
It becomes widely successful on the internet because no one can find anything to criticize about it. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money in royalties.
Yay.
Nice, you mined Bitcoin and you got paid.
That weekend. something
Alright,
happened.
so this weekend, Minty Spooky went on an adventure.
Alright.
What a rad monster did... That is what it says.
It says what's
What's a rad monster to do on the weekends? Okay. Only hang with the absolute raddest gals. In the absolute raddest place, the glorious mansion belongs to your dear spooky high friend, Juan, the small magical Latino cat. But alas, even the best of parties wind down eventually. Man, this party was the best of parties, but it seems like it's winding down.
Yeah, I can feel the frenetic party chaos join. Oh my gosh, I am illiterate. Chaos joy energy fading off pretty much everyone at this point.
I think I'll head out. And head out, and head out, and head out if we're counting the snakes. I can't imagine anything else exciting is going to happen here.
Sup?
Dimitri! I could not eat, that hurt my throat. And Dimitri's eyes, and Dimitri's hair, and Dimitri's abs!
I see the pitiful party is fading into mundane nothingness, as you all will too. Unless you join me on the dark side to bring chaos and destruction down upon civilization.
I'm interested in this.
In which case, the stories of our dark and dark deeds and dark souls will live on forever.
Yes.
I mean, I'm already dead, but yeah, that sounds kind of dope. This party's a bust now, so...
Great.
I could dig it. I'm sure there's profit to be made in chaos. Zoe?
Abs.
Oh, it says
feral.
abs. I just was like.
Min- Toast, it's you.
Oh, I said it. I don't know if it picked up. I
Oh.
did say abs.
Okay.
No, it didn't really.
Oh shit, seems like your friends are down for just about anything when they're bored, including bringing destruction down upon the world. Time to revive this party and keep your friends from being swayed by sexy Dimitri. By using an ultimate DJ strategy that will bring everyone's attention away from Dimitri's abs and back on the side of right. But of course, the level of masterful, complex DJing you intend to do can't be done by the hands of one mere monster. You need your most trusted friend, the ultimate DJ partner, someone touched with consent by the god of party. Do you call Ghostly Toast DJ because they is the DJest of the DJs, or they call Goofin DJ because she claims to be DJer than Ghostly Toast? If the affirmation is true, that's something we will only know by choosing this option.
I'm gonna see what Goofin can do.
All right.
Damn. I
Goofin
can
claims
sorry.
to be a better DJ than Toast, but we'll find out if that is true.
Woo!
You ring up Goofin, who frankly was only not at Juan, the small magical Latino cat's rad party in the first place, because he was already doing rad DJ work over at Juan, the tall, mundane Jewish goblin's place. But Goofin is a badass friend and is over at the smaller, magicaler Juan's place in no time, with all of her sick DJ tools in tow.
Woohoo!
What if I'm the DJest of them all, though? Ever thought of that? Oh, man. Goofin, did you just bring the sword of DJing destiny?
Wait, what?
My gosh, I thought it was sunk away down at the bottom of Lake Treble Base.
Not bad.
Anyone in possession of such a mystical artifact is okay in my book.
And you're okay by association for choosing Goofin. As such, the two of you get down to business.
Let's get down.
No,
to business.
stop that. Don't indulge in the secret DJ magics. Join the dark side. But his sexy pleas fall on uncaring ears, because you and Goofin have already begun unpacking your DJ shurikens, which you hurl through the air with precision, and somehow music also. I don't know.
DJ Shuriken?
You draw 5 pentagrams made out of quarter and half notes on the floor with the feather of a songbird and your own blood. Finally, you stand behind the podium, suffused with the divine energy of the rituals you've just performed, pulsing with potential, and press play on Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes! You follow this with Mr.
Oh
Brightside.
no.
Okay.
I'm coming out of my void, and I've been doing just fierce.
And finish off with a sensible opus by Eric Prides and Ace of Bases. It's a Beautiful
I don't
Life.
know those songs.
Nights like these, it really is. That tip jar is overflowing. I assume I get a cut for being generally fierce.
Stop this. Stop all of this. All this music. It gives me such feelings. You play Wake Me Up Inside by Evanescence as Dimitri gently and dramatically
That's
weeps.
not
Oh my
even
gosh.
the name of the song.
I know it's not.
It's Bring Me
It
to
makes me
Life.
remember a time when I too was woken up inside.
It's called Bring Me to Life.
No! Dimitri disappears in a puff of smoke as you and Goofin keep this sick party going all night long, earning you both +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Yay, good job. I guess you made the right call. I don't know if Toast would have worked out as well.
Woohoo!
Yippee.
Yippee!
I know, we're trading places.
Challenge. Everybody choose a TV show. Say your choice out loud before the players press before it clicks.
Friends.
Adventure
The
time.
Sopranos.
I don't know what the other ones were.
Friends, Adventure Time, Sopranos, Minty,
I'm gonna throw out Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Okay, let's see.
Player order is decided based on how mind-blowing it would be if next year the showrunners revealed that the TV show was a spin-off of Titanic.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, I can't believe the Titanic crashed into Ultraman.
Into a big alien robot man.
I can't believe it.
That's tough.
Sopranos. Sopranos would be very odd as a spin-off of Titanic. So would Friends.
Where were they headed? Where were they headed? New York.
I can't believe they crashed into a big pile of gabagool.
It was in the middle of the ocean. Honestly, Adventure Time with its weird twists, I just don't even think I'd be strange at that
Yeah, I
point.
was about to say, there's probably a weird show of it, or an episode of it somewhere.
There's a fanfic about it.
Can't
So
believe
I
we're
think that's the least
used-
mind-blowing, just because Adventure Time is just full of weird twists like that.
I
can't
agree.
believe Rose fused with the Ultraman and did the Ultra Beam on that
If that's
raft.
no, so this is just it's a spin-off, so it doesn't change the material at all. It's just revealed that it is a spin-off of Titanic. Which wouldn't make sense because Titanic came after Ultraman did.
When did the Titanic event happen?
The actual Titanic event?
1912.
Yeah. Wait, was it
Yeah,
really?
so that would have been before Ultraman.
It was a spin-off of the Titanic. Well, it's a spin-off of the Titanic. I would think it'd mean the movie, not the actual event that happened. It's a spin-off of real life.
Yeah.
No, I think they
Don't
made
you
the
know?
movie, so that was like 96 or 97.
Friends would be really weird if that turned out to be a spin-off of Titanic.
Yeah, but that's
Can't believe
you
it.
know how that would be weird because Friends came out before. It came out 94.
Yeah, well, so did Ultraman. Ultraman came out in the was it 60s?
60s or 70s, something like that.
It was
I
before
can't believe the
Kamen Rider.
mafia. I can't believe one of the mafias drowned in the Titanic.
Yeah,
So
that
that's
all
so crazy
happened.
in the
The
Sopranos.
Titanic AU, where the Titanic passions get eaten by coconut crabs, and Amelia Earhart gets hit with the iceberg. That would be a very interesting spin-off. Well, what's the most mind-blowing among them?
I would volunteer myself for the lowest mind-blowing.
Yeah, I gotta agree, only because Adventure Time's just full of mind-blowing, crazy twists.
I volunteer myself for second place.
Second place, that's fair. That's fair.
I think.
Friends would be weird, though I do think Ultraman is very weird. Mostly because, both the other shows are older than the movie,
Yeah.
which make it even stranger.
They were very forefront thinking. They thought
They
ahead of time.
sure were. Ghost, you know what? Spooky Ghastly Ghost, which do you think? Do you think Ultraman? Or, you know what else is mind-blowing? I don't, because I was asking, which is
You know what else is
mind blowing?
My mom.
God,
Why does that one actually work though?
that one does work, though.
Yeah, no, that one works.
But which is more
Yeah.
mind-blowing, if Ultraman is a spin-off of Titanic, or if the sitcom Friends is a spin-off of the Titanic? The fact that Xavier Renegade Angel had no Titanic references. I mean, that is strange. If
Wait,
you want to
who's
ask
talking-
anybody about that, you'd ask Minty.
I'm like, who's talking about that and why wasn't it Minty?
I know, a very rare case. Which it should be.
I know.
It should be a spin-off of Titanic as Xavier Renegade Angel.
People, get in the way. I'm making Manburger helper.
Oh my god.
No, nothing beats when he talks to himself.
What he
You
does all the
snows,
time,
you
though?
lows.
He just
You nappa,
roasts
you
himself.
get slappa.
He just tries to roast himself. It's such an awful show in the
This show
best
is
ways.
so weird.
Can't get married. I'm
I
already
think-
married to Justice.
I
It
think
makes
it's,
sense you'd marry a blind one.
I think it's Spooky Ghoul, Goofin, and Toast.
Oh, I'm fine with this.
Do you accept Goofin?
What?
I think it's Spooky Ghoul, Goofin, Toast.
Whatever, doesn't bother me.
Okay.
And Friends was
God
the first TV
damn it,
show
why
that
does it do
popped
that?
up in my head.
I don't want to pick that. I don't want to pick random. Go up.
Are you using your mouse?
Fuck it. I don't care.
Oh.
I'm using a controller. And it's
Oh.
for whatever reason when it
Oh.
goes down to random, it just
Your
won't
random
let me.
fucking loves me.
If I go to random, or if I try and go over and I hit random, it won't let me go up for some reason and go off of random.
We're going outdoors.
Outdoors, you got it. If the computer virus is infecting people, then I need a human virus to infecticide the computer. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Ooh.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Well, dang.
You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey BBE, LEZ, party.
Hey, baby, let's party.
I know what it says.
Okay.
I read it. That's the quote from Xavier's very first episode. Oh, if the computer virus is infecting people, then I need a human virus to infecticide the computer.
And then he goes to the government and gets AIDS.
Oh.
How can you
The disease that the government invented.
how
Oh.
can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately. Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Do you spike the punch with mandrake root? It turns monsters into actual humans. Or, okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader.
I'm gonna be a tax evader.
You're not creative enough. Later that night, you're hanging out at the party waiting for Polly wearing a shirt that says, I have unpaid taxes. When suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door. Halt, tax evader! You turn around expecting to see Polly with her sexy vest and pocket calculator. But it's actually a grizzled Tyrannosaurus in a business suit from the Department of Monstrous Revenue. As you flee the scene, you see Polly about to put on a lab coat and goggles. Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, did you think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney? I was super high when I said that. I'm actually just a sexy chemist. You're going to need a regular chemist after the beating that Tyrannosaurus gives you. You lose -2 money and -1 boldness.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Alright. Dosed. Would you like to go to the auditorium, class, library, gym, or bathrooms?
Let's go to the auditorium.
Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium.
Damn it!
But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
You still did it.
You still did it.
Everyone's
Thumbs up.
favorite Eldritch Cutie Patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Ghostly Toast, did you hear? Did you hear? Netflix is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG.
Oh, this fucker.
Who wants
Oh
to,
god, I forgot Kappa!
who wants to play the
Oh,
Kappa
no.
who has a shirt that says send nudes?
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation.
So many random ass characters in this
Just
game.
like when the SJWs hacked Human Hunters. And they
Oh,
made that
God.
all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness.
He's the worst fucking character. I think you can date him too as well.
No, I don't wanna. I refuse.
Netflix already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're going to ruin the frogs too. I bet they're all going to be PFC and women anyway.
Oh my god.
So wait, so it's making fun of obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but biker mice from Mars and street sharks.
Oh, I was wondering what Ghetto Dolphins was.
They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them gay and women, but even if they are, aren't they gay and or female frogs?
Ugh, you would say that.
God.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time. Leonard. Oh wait. how do you say
His name is
Leonard.
Leonard. It's just Leonard.
That's
Oh, Leonard. Oops, my bad. Why are you like this?
Leonard.
Bro, Leonard.
Well, Leonard
No, I
is spelled
said
weird. Why does it have O in
Sorry.
it?
Leonard. My boy Leonard over here.
I've never
I'm
understood that.
illiterate.
It's all good.
It's okay. Leonard has an O for no reason.
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just some such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have any ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance.
The TV executive.
Well, that's for sure a long day for me, huh? Impressing classmates you wish to romance. Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so...
Fuck Leonard.
Will you... Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, new... Wait, what if you just aired the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Or add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and a super cool sunglasses or something.
Let's do the top one.
Laysai, Commander, Laysai. Wow, that's such a brilliant idea. It's foolproof. People can't criticize all the new things if there are no new things. And it's not like people are paying money for all the brilliant new insight and nuance we're adding. They're just shelling out money to relive their childhoods. Let's give them that exactly. He eagerly bounds away to put your genius plan into action.
Well, I guess it's better than letting them make the senior regular samurai frogs into ethnically diverse feminazis.
Oh my god, he's the fucking worst. I hate it.
They see most
Sure.
of the internet.
What if you rizzed him up by accident?
No!
No, thank you.
Fuck, no.
Leonard aside, it's pretty cool that you're now an influencer of major animated series, Ghostly Toast. It's like the ultimate achievement in fanfic writing. Although in this case, I guess the fanfiction was just the fiction that already existed.
I'll say that stops being fan fiction at that point, and now it's official fiction.
Oh look, Netflix just dropped a trailer for Frogs Reloaded. That seems just to be the trailer from 30 years ago.
What if that
The
actually
comment
happened?
section's crazy.
That would be wild.
Looks like they really added nuance and insight into the frogs' dynamics with each other. Even better than the original. Looks phenomenal.
Yeah, that's probably how it would go.
People really are gullible, aren't they?
They sure are, Zoe. They sure are. Doesn't stop you from getting +2 creativity and +1 money for your work on the series, though. Well, you didn't impress her, but you did get some creativity points.
Alright, where do I go?
Alright, Goofin, you want to go to the shop, library, gym, or the bathrooms?
Let's go to the shop, because I haven't gone to the shop yet.
Okay, you do have the most money. You kept making money.
Oh, yeah.
Good old...
Still
Oh,
Zoe.
yeah, that's you, Toast.
Yeah, you're the store.
Toast, we need you.
You're the
Oh my
store
goodness, I'm
cat.
sorry, I forgot that was me.
You're the store
Good old
cat.
Goofin, what's going to be today?
Ooh, what is it?
Alright, do you want the sheet? The, a PR agent. Some impractical yet funny glasses, the motivational poster, the gift, you can't afford the penguin mask, a tampon used by the former prom queen, the Russia novel, a sexy fake Latin accent, a corpse, or a fake badass tattoo. I've actually never seen the PR. That's new for me. Or the penguin mask, but you can't afford that.
What did they do?
High school social life is so hard nowadays. Hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. I'll say these two, the blanket with 2 holes and the corpse, give you specific endings if you have them.
I think it's the snake tattoo and the zombie that are gonna trigger an event right now.
No, it's just the zombie. The tattoo doesn't cause an event.
Oh, there's a flag. Or
No,
no,
that's-
I'm
that's-
misreading where the flag is.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
corpse and the
flags
blanket
are
with 2
okay.
holes cause events.
They're at the bottom.
The other items just change your stats. Everything costs 5 money except for the PR agent, who costs 6, the gift, which is 0, and the tampon, which is 1 money.
The glasses.
Want the glasses. Alright, Toast.
Oh, you know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet.
There you go, you now have the glasses. Alright, Gabagool. You want to go to the library, gym, or the bathrooms?
Library, gym, or the bathrooms?
Yup.
Yep. It should be the bathroom.
I haven't been to the library yet, so let's go there.
Okay.
It should
Oh, you
totally
play
be-
poker. That day, you spend some time on the library of PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time is paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money.
Nice.
Hey, you got money.
Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hall. She's falling
Yeah, she's
apart,
crackling.
which is whatever, but you might as well find out why.
Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind.
Oh.
Not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything a chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win.
Oh jeez.
I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. Only question is, where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual.
Gabagool, you can either... Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Or literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for.
Let's get the witches involved.
Coven. Oh, you're not charming.
Of course, I knew those basic pictures would come in handy one day.
Oh wow.
Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless. But I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me.
Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven. Oh, right, we don't have these characters either. There's so many side characters.
Oh my god, yeah, there's so many fucking characters in this.
Everybody's got a bunch of characters. Muffin, you voice these guys.
I was thinking, but I don't know what to do.
You can just voice them normally.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to think like.
You gotta get closer to the mic because you're very hard to hear still.
You gotta get closer to the mic
See,
to
that's
scream.
why I wasn't voicing anybody either.
I know.
Well, they're side characters, so I'm not sure how much they'll show up if that helps.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, unless you keep going down their path, then you won't see them much.
No, I'm being petty.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't-
I'll do ASMR from Mario all the way over here. She really can't hear me.
I guess I can
That's
voice
how
them
petty I am
too,
right
but I
now.
don't know what voice to do.
Congrats, Lucky. You're the Coven. It sounds like.
I know, I'm gonna do it. I just need to think of a voice.
Damn, I can't believe that Muffin wouldn't help you in your time of need.
Dang. Rip.
Don't make me leave the call.
Rest in
Leave the room.
pepperonis. What?
I'll do it.
What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving?
Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen. I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. I figured you'd do something productive for once.
Under no circumstances will we be revealing any magical secrets to help a petty little brat become prom queen. I genuinely cannot think of a more frivolous use of blood magic than this egotistical little side quest. Every time I think the students of this school could not be any more ludicrous.
Yeah, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it.
You're the one who called us here.
Yeah, and a lot of help you've been. Now get out of my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone.
Here turns to your sorry ass.
Hi, that includes you, useless. I'll find the ingredients myself. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah,
Damn.
useless. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm.
Damn. Let's trade places.
Everybody, choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Brain surgeon.
Stripper.
Brain
Pro wrestler.
brain surgeons. You said what?
I said
Cashier.
pro wrestler.
No, I heard you.
Oh.
All right, so we got brain surgeon, stripper, pro wrestler, and cashier. Player order is decided based on how boring a VR simulation based on the selected occupation would be. Start debating now.
Aren't there VR things of everything on that?
We basically have VR stripping already.
I was like,
It's
is
called VR
everything
chat.
a VR game from that already?
There is VR. There is a cashier simulator now too.
Yeah, I was also gonna say there's also a cashier simulator.
But the question
Did
is
y'all-
not does it exist. It's which would be the most boring. Which I think cashier would probably be the most boring of those four.
Yeah.
Not if
I'll say
you're watching
cashier.
Iron Mouse do it.
It's true. Running a bodega.
Yeah, I love that one.
Alright, so we'll
I
go
love her. Freaking.
goofing. See, the problem is, Gabagool, yours is too fun, so we can't, so you're probably, you might, well, pro wrestling's pretty high up there too, though.
Oh, wrestling would be super fun, and also, yeah, I don't know. I'll nominate myself for second because I think brain surgery, depending on the clientele, would be a little boring.
I've played a Surgeon Simulator, and that's in VR.
How did that make you feel?
Stressed.
Well, that's
Anxiety.
pretty negative, so we'll say that one. You know, we'll do, just because I don't want to risk hitting random again, we'll do that order.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do
cafeteria time. Goofin, where would you like to sit? Would you like to sit with Howl and Miranda, Zoe and Polly, the Jock Wolf Boy, which we haven't actually seen that guy yet,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's not even. I was like, I don't
or
recognize that
Calculester and Vera, or the shop?
Where are you dropping?
Where are we dropping?
Do top right.
Top right. Miranda and Howl. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Why do
When
you
will
call
you
him
kill?
Howl?
That's his last name.
Okay.
His name's Scott Howell.
Okay.
Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as proper.
What about this one?
You gonna tune-
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow, do you people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius to subtly improve on the existing canon.
Oh, subtly?
Subtly.
Subtly?
Subtly.
Subtly?
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp or hands?
Hands.
Hands. My favorite silverware.
Yep.
Egads, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands and silver face and a silver mouth. He holds the hand in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
Beautiful.
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Oh yeah, that's right. Werewolves are literally poisoned by silver.
I was wondering how that wasn't hurting him.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, it's silver.
Ooh, Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Hell yeah. Get up in that hairy beast.
Beautiful.
Alright, Toast.
Top left.
Yeah, I figured.
Damn.
You watch Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity.
Hey, Polly, I have a question.
I may or may not have an answer, depending on if it's boring or not.
Well, you know how you don't eat food?
Yeah, duh, I'm a ghost. It would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb the nutrients or anything.
Right. But you drink alcohol and eat candies all the time.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
But why can you absorb illicit substances and have them affect you, but you can't eat food? It's like sometimes you're totally corporeal, and then sometimes you're incorporeal. It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Really doesn't.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Oh my god.
But I'm awesome.
And that's
It
why you
is
love
an
her.
interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely. Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't. Allow me to explain Polly's situation quite simply. Texture, solidity, density, heaviness. All symptoms for consistency. So if Polly doesn't have any of that, she'd naturally be inconsistent in her ghost powers.
I think maybe go with the bottom one.
I'd say that's seems like something Toast would actually have the answer to.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Ghostly Toast is right, Zoe. Density, solidity, consistency, What?
Pyromaniacy.
Pyromaniacy? Infancy? I don't have any of those things.
Some of that even makes sense.
And that's our point exactly. It doesn't have to make sense. I'm a party ghost. I do whatever I want. I be whatever I want. I live my life by my own rules. I live my life by no rules except the rules of what I think rules. And I do that.
Wait, what?
Come on, Zoe. Stop judging my lifestyle.
I'm not judging. I just don't understand what the hell is happening.
Nobody does.
Empowered women empower women, Zoe. Either get on my completely illogical level or get out of my way.
Fine, I'll stop asking questions. But my fanfiction about you is going to make no sense.
Just how I like it.
Oh my god.
And just how Polly likes you. Or something. Fuck it, I don't know. Prom and stuff.
That was basically a conversation between me and Muffin.
Yeah, it really was.
Let's
What
go
was it?
ahead. Let's see what's going on in the bottom left here.
Bottom left? Okay. Ugh, gotta voice another character. Alright. You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table? Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, and or that table was already taken. It means you're now...
I wonder which of those it was.
It's now means you're now one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over, we 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, brah. But for now, you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes we like to stick with just classic, blanketly hating all other monsters, but other days we like to be, like, aggressively inclusive. And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day. Yeah, bro!
Oh, God.
So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which you get to be part of the T-E-A-M-E? Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like either howling at the moon or practicing ikebana, the ancient Japanese art of floral arrangement. Just super wolfy.
Clearly we have to practice Ikebana.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! It's like you're in our minds already. Thank you for seeing that being part of the werewolf pack is more than just playing sports, hitting the gym, and being total douche bros. Don't get us wrong, these are still the 3 central pillars of Wolfpack life. We're just also super into Ikebana. You and the Wolfpack slam dunk the rest of your respective lunches into the trash can and head outside to do some serious fucking flower picking and subsequent arranging. Bro, look at this arrangement. Mixing an azalea with a dahlia is dope. Whoa, dude. Daisies and daffodils, extreme. Yeah, and don't forget putting your tie at 70 degrees, bro. Don't be an Ikebana noob. Man, you guys with these 6 bouquets, we're gonna be drowning in pansies and peonies and pussy. Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Well, leave it to the Wolfpack to somehow turn floral arrangements into crude sexual remarks. But hey, your flowers look bomb.com and you gain +4 creativity. Why is the hell the jock douche bro also a flower nerd? That's what they said. They're also super into Ikebana.
I'm just glad we saw that side.
Yeah, you have to know a different side of the Wolfpack, bro. That also seemed like a conversation with Giuseppe.
Sure.
Speaking of which, Gabagool,
I was just want to say.
you want to go to the shop or you want to talk to Vera and Calculon?
Talk to the Gorgon lady.
All right. Vera is spending her lunch period scheming as usual. Calculester looks on in a mechanical approximation of dismay. Well, these are both of you, Minty.
Oh, God. Now, if I can just get the poison to the next shipment of cafeteria food, the starving students will be forced to pay me inflated prices for my authentic food flakes. Vera, no, do not do this. Why? Have you determined that's unprofitable? No.
Pathetic.
Are you looking for a cut? Negative. Are you a RoboCop? You have to tell me if you're a RoboCop. I am not a law officer. What you plan to do is wrong. Agree to disagree. Error. Cannot comply with internally contradictory instructions. Meltdown imminent.
Uh-oh, this could get ugly. You need to chill Calculaster out, or convince Vera to change her ways. Would you rather? Don't worry, Cal. Vera's just being helpful. Sure, the poison may kill some people, but those who survive will be more resistant to poison in the future, or whatever. Or Calculaster is right, Vera. I mean, did you even check to see if your poison is vegan-friendly?
Do the top one. I already made her mad last time.
Fair enough.
It appears I misunderstood your intentions, Vera. You are doing this for medical reasons? If I am, can I write off the poison as a tax deduction? According to taxfraudforcriminals.com, yes. Then yes. This changes everything. Congratulations on your ethical behavior.
You're one and only.
Yes, I am the greatest.
Vera clearly appreciates your quick thinking. Maybe she'll even give you a cut of her inflated food profits. Alright, let's trade places. Everybody, choose a video game. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
A Date to Die For.
Never heard.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Katamari Damacy.
This game.
This game?
This game.
Funny enough, I think there is a game called This Game, but
You know what I meant.
I know.
The game we're playing.
Player orders are set based on how much time you could remain alive, provided you were all transported into this game's universe. Well, technically, in Katamari Damacy, you could be rolled up, but you're still alive.
Yeah, being rolled up in the Katamari is actually very euphoric.
So, I guess that one's at the bottom, because you can't die, apparently. Even when the King of the Cosmos obliterates the universe.
Wait, it would be how much time you can remain alive, so wouldn't that be on the top?
Oh yeah, it would. No, you're right. Players' orders based on how much time you could remain alive. Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't die in this one, in that one. Yeah, but you'd probably die in this actual world, though. But in Katamari Damacy, even when the universe is destroyed by the King of the Cosmos, you're still, like,
Oh wait,
fine.
some people do die
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah, they do.
Very casually, too.
Tears of the
People are.
Kingdom. I mean, it is a survival game, so it'd be really how well you could survive it in the wild. But you wouldn't have the hand or the super tablets and stuff. So it'd be pretty hard to live.
Joe, how are you
But
gonna
people-
survive on that
but people
frame
do
rate,
it.
though?
People do live, though.
Yeah, that is true. There are just like characters who live around.
I will throw out there that in A Date to Die For, you are actively being hunted down by a cult following to a monster. So there's that, and it's all in a house.
Die is in the title, so
Yeah.
So I guess that bottoms out. So
Yeah.
and people die in this game all the time. So it's probably Spooky, Gabagool, Goof, and Toast.
I accept these terms.
Goof and Toast, is that what you're called when you're wearing the clown makeup?
Yes.
Yeah, some Goof and Toast. Alright, we're halfway through, guys.
Halfway
Yippee.
there.
Granted, a lot of tutorials. already
I
done.
need
Yeah, we're
to hit the outdoors again.
outdoors again. Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that.
Wish we knew what he looked like.
You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms. And convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him, and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you decide to see what's going on. You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently, get it? And I think I finally figured it out. Who I really am. I mean, my soul emoji, the emoji that speaks the truth of my soul. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the Pela emoji, but those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real soul emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side, plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. What about you? What's your soul emoji? You can name my soul emoji is a pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. Or my soul emoji is the air horn, loud and proud and big into hip hop. We're
going the air horn.
Air horn? That's a great choice. Man, I love when I'm listening to a sick pop song and all of a sudden air horn, air horn, air horn. It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more. If you're anything like an air horn, I bet you never get annoying. Yeah, you're air horn funny, which is a good thing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Alright, Gabagool. Auditorium, class, library, the shop, or the bathrooms?
Let's go to class.
Kurasu. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts, and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, in terms of making people look like imbeciles. I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains?
Careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
Of course.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Would you rather... Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of the Pilates. Oh, sorry, Frank Pilates, the inventor of the Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. Which would you prefer, Gabagool?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of the Pilates. Or, oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing.
Oh.
Okay, Commander. It was good having you.
Let's steal.
Enjoy your lurk. Steal.
Hi, Commander.
Bye.
Minty.
Stealing. I like where your head's at. But I could use a catchier name.
So have you all a good remaining stream. Bye, Commander.
Bye, Commander.
What about humping?
Humping is already a thing.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Oh my god.
Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that says, this is cool and also legal.
Oh, theft!
Warmer. Warmer. Oh, what about finance?
That's already a thing.
Fine. How about ambush finance?
Oh, yes, that's hot.
Oh my god.
You leave them discuss whether they can trademark stealing. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Alright, Goofin.
Easy.
Would you rather go to the auditorium, library, shop, or bathroom? Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals to 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it.
Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
We understand you
oh.
perfect. Oh, you
I
can
was
go
going to
ahead, Minty.
volunteer for you.
Go for it, Minty.
We understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. Must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
It's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Zigord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Goofin? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying masks, but still.
All hail to
Zagord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more. It mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid? A cerebrospinal fluid? Which will one day come to quench all sanity. Brothers, sisters, bow down before Goofin, for she is clearly the prophet of Zagord.
Oh no.
Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed.
That's pretty obvious.
Perhaps, given your special relation with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it.
Fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing is either, it's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat, but write "we're sorry" on the side. Or sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
That one.
so blasphemous.
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. That's how we remain reliably unpleasant, to the better to unplease Zagord.
Maybe that's how it was with Zagord. You explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot.
Your wisdom truly is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices.
One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist.
Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around.
Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be really roomy.
Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on. Do it.
Did this just turn into Roger Rabbit?
The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity.
Damn. We are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it is true. It is true that also that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. The greatest sacrifice of all, we must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe!
Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too, or maybe you can just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Woo! I win.
Alright, Toast. Library, shop, or bathrooms?
Shop, please.
Shop. You have 6 money.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets.
Alright.
Okay.
You can get the novel, the motivational poster, the tattoo, a tampon used by the former prom queen, sexy Latin accent, or a PR agent. You cannot afford the penguin mask. Yeah, yes, it is specifically a fake Latin accent. How to sexy 7 Latin.
Could we graze over the tattoo, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Alright.
Catch you later.
It is a fake.
I'm always amazed at how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing.
Well, you're the one selling it.
It's because it makes her money. Alright, something happened this weekend too. Minty Spooky again.
Oh, it always happens to her.
And you go out a lot.
Yeah. She going out, partying.
I found myself in just the most dramatic and glee-worthy of situations. You see, I finally have been able to cross something off of my regular high school monster not eldritch deity bucket list. That's right, I found myself at the center of an epic love triangle between myself, Ghostly Toast, and Goofin.
Okay.
I have such strong and generic feelings for both of them, and it's been a lot of fun. But I do think I need to start honing in on my main love interest for myself. I'm sweating over here. Having feelings for 2 people requires twice the time commitment to pining, and frankly, it's starting to cut into the time I have for fan art and stuff. It's horrible that I have to read this. It definitely feels nice to be in a steamy love triangle, since it's just like being the heroine of my own fan fiction. But I'm sure there are other ways to be a fanfic with only one interest. So, what do you think? Which one of my suitors is a fic-worthy lover?
See, the only downside is if she does pick you and you don't have the right stats, she'll be more pissed at you than before. Alright, Ghostly Toast is for some reason very popular among Swedish fanfiction writers and is actually the hero of around 477 works of fanfiction. Just go to AO3 and search Ghost Toast. You will be pleasantly surprised.
I want to go there now and search up Ghost Toast.
I have the strong belief that Goofin is secretly a centaur.
Oh, okay. I gotta find my AO3. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Ghostly Toast.
Okay.
Nuh-uh, no way. I spent all my time on AO3. I totally wouldn't notice if there were 477 fanfics about Ghostly Toast. Oh my gosh, there are 477 fanfics about Ghostly Toast. Oh, I see what it was. Before I hadn't expanded the search results to include fanfics in Swedish. I still had the language filters on, incoherent shrieks of ravens, and colors invisible to the human eye only. But translating these titles, they look super promising. Tell me I'm dateable, a Ghostly Toast X-Reader fanfic.
There's one with no space.
Oh, jeez. Ghostly Toast deserves a prom date. You should be able to date Ghostly Toast. This isn't fair. I'm sensing a theme here. Oh, enduring Captain Ghostly Toast's punishment. A pirate AU. Just like my spooky high seas. And permits to Ghostly Toast. A French Revolution AU. Like my Les Monsterables. Truly Ghostly Toast. Yeah, and I are on OTP shipped in heaven. This is awful.
So sorry.
How the hell did I make a Beatles fanfic by looking up Ghostly Toast?
If you look
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
You're welcome, Ghostly Toast, and thanks for the +2 charm. You just netted a Minty Spooky.
It did. It's a freaking Beatles fanfic.
Alright, let's trade places. Everybody choose a food.
Bananas.
Pizza.
Go shrimp.
Shrimp. Gabagool, what name a food?
You there?
Gabagool.
Did someone say pizza, by the way?
Yeah.
I said pizza.
This
It's
town
me.
is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
This town is full of monsters. How can you just sit there and eat pizza?
Why does it sound familiar?
It's from
That felt
Silent Hill.
very fitting,
It was pretty fitting.
considering.
Gabagool.
I think just everyone away.
Mm.
Oh, you gotta name a food.
Food, egg rolls.
Egg rolls. Okay. Player orders is based on how funny the nickname Minty Spooky, the cool your food choice would be.
Wait, what?
So Minty Spooky, the cool pizza, the cool egg roll, the cool shrimp, or the cool banana. It's order of how funny those nicknames are.
Okay, we're nicknaming her. Alright.
I'm embarrassed by shrimp because it means I'm small.
it's true.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I do think the cool egg roll is the funniest though.
I could agree with that.
Banana usually means something bad.
I don't know about that.
Oh wait. Banana.
Well, if shrimp is the most embarrassing,
I don't know.
then I guess it's between banana and pizza.
Mine's not that funny, so I can volunteer to be last.
Okay.
What's yours again?
Hers was pizza.
Hers is pizza.
Minty Spooky, the cool pizza. Well then, let's do cool banana.
No, banana is usually
And then
not
we'll
bad.
do,
Why did I think it was bad? I
and
don't
we'll,
know.
you know what, we'll do cool shrimp and cool, and finally cool pizza.
I feel like I'm falling asleep.
This town is full of pizza. How can you sit there and eat monsters?
All right, Gabagool. Would you like to go to the auditorium, class, the shop, outdoors, gym, or bathrooms?
I feel like I haven't been to the gym yet, right?
Yeah, I think that's the only place you have not been to. Or no, you haven't been
Yeah.
outdoors yet.
Let's go outdoors then.
Outdoors.
Gym.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Why is it always a rave?
That's just
Why
how it
can't
is,
Why
man.
can't it change?
You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter.
Where the hell is
You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun.
Wait, why are
Nice.
100 people at recess?
They're not. They're outside. They're outside.
Oh, that's outdoors. That's
You're minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Polly.
We're in big trouble, asshole. And it's all your fault.
Yeah, Ambush Finance has been a huge success. Too huge.
They want us to write a book about it.
But we don't know how to write a book.
We already accepted the advance.
So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing.
But of course, the publishing house won't accept it.
They say it's missing a big reveal at the end, some kind of ultimate secret to Ambush Finance success.
That's where you come in,
Yeah, you came up with the idea in the first place.
for which we owe you absolutely no royalties, by the way.
So we figured you could help us come up with a big secret for the end of the book. What do you say?
Keep in mind, if you say no, I will have you skinned.
The ultimate secret to Ambush Finance is that there is no secret, and you're all suckers for buying this book. Or, the ultimate secret to Ambush Finance was inside you all along. Organs. You can steal organs and sell them for a ton of money. Which
Ooh, that's kind of tough.
Hmm.
Go with the bottom one for sure.
bottom one?
Organs. So smart. Oh, that's very good. I was just thinking it was time to branch out from muggings and petty larceny. Organ theft will make a perfect addition to our crime portfolio. I know a Middle Eastern spleen baron who'll pay top dollar for fresh product.
Oh man, and what a good prank, too. Can you imagine going to bed and when you wake up, boom, no lungs? You can imagine it, and it doesn't sound good to you at all. Still, it sounds good to them, and that's what's important. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. And your stats are great.
Let's do this.
Alright, Goofin. Auditorium, class, shop, gym, or bathrooms?
Get back to the screen. Have I not been anywhere?
Oh, hi, Fred. You have not been
That's a
to the
sweet
gym
baby
or
boy.
bathrooms, I think.
Oh my god, it's Braid. Everybody Freud's here. Woo!
It's our
Yay,
sweet
Freud.
baby. It is
Great,
our sweet
it's
baby
finally
boy.
a party.
Someone do the applause track.
I'm doing it IRL.
Where'd you want to go, Goofin?
I said the bathroom.
Bathrooms. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Go. Alright, I'll drink. To be fair, I probably should drink more water. I've been talking a lot.
I will continue to slouch.
Posture. Oh, my spine. That actually makes me focus.
Wait, what?
Ah,
What?
it's
I haven't
Luffy.
looked at it.
It's Luffy.
Oh,
And he spins us all around.
that's for posture?
Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained +2 boldness. Thanks, Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Finn, sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all the cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for ambush finance midterms. Later!
As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Hey, Goof. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering... Did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much, and we will make sure she's as happy, or unhappy, or loosely insane as she can possibly be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing for last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Goofin, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster?
You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. The title Grand Master should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning, as if it's a new episode of her life.
Oh. I want it to be that one, but I feel like it's gonna favor Zoe.
Let's
Just do the second one.
second one. Oh, you're not creative enough.
But we've already created a theme song for Zoe. It's based on the guttural chant we used to mother when communing with the dreads chord. We're not professional musicians or anything. We think it's pretty good. Here, give it a listen.
The cultists take a deep breath in unison and then begin the most cacophonous symphony of screaming ever to assault your eardrums. It is not good morning music. It is not good music at all. It is the auditory equivalent of being decapitated with a chainsaw. Blood leaks from every part of your head that blood can leak from. You're not even sure it's your blood.
Nice.
One more time.
Oh, what's that noise? Oh, for the love of... Are you guys doing the Zagord chant? I hate that chant. I'm into K-pop, nerdcore hip-hop, and anime OSTs now. Cut that out.
But it's too late. The cultists have already melted themselves into fluid with their dreadful chanting. You're not feeling too great yourself. You lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts.
Let's go.
Alright, spooky. Auditorium, class, shop, or gym.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna have to go to the shit. Let's go ahead and hit the gym.
Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose a -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but it isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor!
Oh god. That guy came back.
Lord.
Okay, so
Help.
annoying.
I'm in a danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? Your revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you?
Stop being so meta.
That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Or jaw unhinges and bees pour out.
Let's bees are pretty good.
You want the bees?
I love the bees. We're good
We
too.
gotta do the bees.
Alright. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do that back in your home dimension. Ah, stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees!
Probably should have specified that. Bees seems like a legitimate answer to me.
Are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé.
Oh man, I was gonna say bees! You totally stole my answer! Wait, I've got it! Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though, the prince is so busy fending off bugs he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory. Although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little hoarse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Alright, ghostly toast. Auditorium, class, or shop?
Auditorium, please.
Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggiest moves in the world.
Damn.
It's not wrong. It's a very douchey thing to do. But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity.
But you don't know what it is.
We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Alright, do it.
Toastly Ghost.
Toastly Ghost.
Toastly Ghost, Ghostly Toast, I see. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It's adorable.
Ghostly Toast, hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine.
What the... Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex?
God, no.
Is that the doggo snoring? Or is that Gabagool snoring?
The world may never know.
It's true.
I can't hear anything.
I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me. Oh, brother,
Sounds like a challenge.
That sounds like a challenge.
Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods.
Because I may shed light on injustice whenever it arises.
Oh, world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking?
You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises. In the world of fandom, specifically.
Oh, cool.
Is not cool, Zoe. It's not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors. It's because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. God.
Oh God, he's the worst.
You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse, it's distracting from the real injustice the liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized?
Entertain all this BS you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society?
Don't use the P word around me, missy. If I'm so privileged, and how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island has yet to publish?
Jeez.
That's great.
Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art?
Perhaps. You have a point. Oh, no, wait. I forgot you were a girl. It can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely the entire industry is biased against me.
Ugh. It looks like there's only one way to solve this.
You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years, you've possessed the Gem of Garodo, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Or use the CalArts sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics?
Oh, dang. I don't know which one to choose. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to go with the sorting hat.
CalArts sorting hat? Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing you stole this power artifact from California's oldest arts college. They have to sort their students by throwing darts at a board now, but honestly it works about the same.
Is Kava cool? Okay.
I think he's snoring. I think he's asleep.
Oh.
Hold on.
Do you have an air horn sound? You do.
I was just thinking that.
Does that work?
I didn't hear anything.
Objection!
Oh my god.
Who's playing all the sounds?
Baka!
Hey Gabagool, how you feeling?
Oh.
BT dubs, I don't think I'm gonna be able to bag Zoe. My stats suck.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to.
No, it's okay. My stats are also awful for it.
I wanted Himbo Werewolf.
I'm a point off from
And it
being
didn't
on the
work
threshold.
at all.
You gently place the hat on Zoe's comic, but nothing happens.
Be a note safety pin to the back. What's it say? Please insert $43,986 per year to be sorted. What? Who in the 9 planes of torment can afford that kind of tuition?
Gonna disconnect the
Mute him
snoring
and then
real
unmute
quick.
him.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's all
Oh.
good. It's
People
okay.
are already rich, like my stepdad. Excuse me while I buy myself a sorting.
I wonder if he'll notice.
Probably later. That's okay. He's tired.
I thought I was gonna be the one to fall asleep. I'm tired.
3 hours and a ridiculous amount of money later, the hat springs to life and spits a rhyme about Leonard's comic. You clearly got some talent in you. Insert more money to continue.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, see? I'm the greatest. It's all because of me and not my privilege.
Oh, this is depressing. And I used to get drinks with the actual physical manifestation of depression itself. I'm out of here. No!
With Zoe gone, there's nothing left to do but watch Leonard dump money into a hat you stole. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an animal.
I think you'll have to take the place of Giuseppe.
Hold on, I got this. I got a resolution.
Doggo!
Give me a second.
An animal.
We're gonna go with the bush dog.
Kangaroo. A bush dog? What's that?
And what is a bush dog?
Yeah, let me post a picture of a bush dog.
Yeah, girl.
You know what? This is a good bush dog picture. We'll post this one.
I'm scared. Oh, wait, this is cute!
Oh, no wonder you thought that was a good picture. Cause it's
Oh, babies!
Bush dog.
They're marsupials.
Oh
They're
my
very
goodness, they're like little.
I love
They're like
those.
tiny bears.
Everyone Google a
It
bush
kind-
dog right
it
now.
kinda
Look up a bush
looks
dog, that's
like
adorable.
Similar to a red panda.
It looks like you fused a bear and a ferret.
That makes better
I
sense.
see that. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I can see that better.
Fred, play the rest of Giuseppe's game.
Oh, you called in someone from the chat.
I could. Hold on.
That's right.
I don't think I can add him to the. I'd have to add him to the channel though.
Do it, sweet baby boy!
Yeah, Fred, you could do it.
We have to
Yeah, but I
speed
don't
run
think
this
you
so
would-
we
I
can
don't
play
think you would've
Fabulous
added
Six.
the this is our
A
personal
shork.
one.
All right, they said a shork.
Why do you?
Oh, Muffin, you have to say an animal too.
I did. I said doggo. I was the
Oh,
first
you
one to
just said
say
a dog.
something.
Okay.
I was the
Toast,
first
what
one
did
to
you
say
say?
it.
A kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Okay. All right. Place ordered based on how intriguing a new Game of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal as its sigil.
Yo,
Dang, I have to go
I
with
think
the bush dog.
I think bush dog's gotta be number one, yo.
Yeah, I think so.
We all found out how cute bush dogs are. Now that's number one.
But also, I think it's fitting as like a house sigil.
But then we have shark, doggo, shark, doggo, and a kangaroo.
I said short.
That's what Frade said.
Oh.
For
I
the-
think
I think I'm gonna have to stick with Team Marsupial and say kangaroo sounds like a pretty interesting.
I'm cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm cool.
What is the what's the thing? New game of Thrones house would be if it had. Oh, I don't know.
I think shark would have to go last, unfortunately.
Okay.
I just don't feel the vibe with shark in Game of Thrones.
I agree with this order. All right, we're on the last week, so if Frade's cool. Oh, someone can date the prince. Oh, Spooky, you're first.
Oh, I'm first.
Would you like to
We're gonna go bottom right.
Bottom right. So you want to talk Toast hates
Yep.
my choice.
No. No, it's just in Game of Thrones that just doesn't seem right.
So you want Polly and Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scott and Polly are sitting together.
I'm so sorry, by the way.
No, you're.
For
Oh.
what?
You're voicing all three of these things.
Oh, yeah, I am. Oh,
Oh,
well,
it is
whatever.
3.
Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Do Damien, do Damien! Grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
Alienated?
Oh, alienated. I thought it had a space.
No.
Haha, you sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart, and my hair is pretty, and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong,
Aw.
independent woman.
Him.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott. I'm Vera. You could tell because I said my name just now. Okay, what about you, Minty Spooky? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy who is bad at impressions. Or look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go.
So mean.
Um,
If you choose a top, I'm judging you.
To be fair, he'll probably think it's a great impression.
I'll go ahead and go with the bottom one.
You're gonna go, oh, look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go. I do not talk like that.
I can't
Yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time. Okay, maybe, but why is she running around the cafeteria rubbing her butt in everyone's lasagna?
Oh.
Because she's twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it? That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me? Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now? Fine, out of my way. While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic. So you convinced Polly to basically twerk on people's food.
I don't believe I could snag Zoe anymore, so I'm interested to see what the Space Prince is about.
Alright, fair
I
enough.
don't know who I'm gonna get nobody either.
I feel like you
I'm
could
pretty
still
sure you
get
could
Zoe,
snag-
actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you could get Zoe.
That was not my plan.
You don't like the
want-
fanfic girl?
I want him mobile.
She's such a cute.
Yeah, but you never talked to him.
I talked to him once.
Yeah, once.
Because it-
You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince. Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal sealed against me, which I have not the strength enough to open. Please help me break the spell. On this jar of kosher dill pickles.
Hell yeah.
Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Oh, bless you, hero! Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I'll give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. The foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness, or the most unscrumptious treasurer?
Oh no. We'll go with the top one.
Alright. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile.
Hell yeah.
Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. Goddamn.
Worth.
Alright, Goofin.
Oh.
You can talk
Or we
to
drop in.
Zoe and Calculester, or Vera and Miranda, or the shop. So you were also mostly pretty broke.
I don't think the shop can help me.
I do think Gabagool still has a chance with Vera.
Go there, because I wasn't going for Zoe in the first place.
Where you want to go?
Top left.
You want to talk to Vera and Miranda? All right.
Oh God.
You arrive at your
Goodness,
chosen
wait.
table to find Vera looking askance.
Sconce?
Askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious-looking apple.
Here, let me pop open the drink I just went and grabbed real quick.
What you talking about? You gotta voice 2 characters. You got this.
I didn't do that on purpose. I said Zoe again.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull in it and smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts princesses to sleep for 100 years? You literally just admitted it's poison. I know. I always said I wouldn't be the type of princess who'd eat or the kind of princess who'd eat a poison apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me a true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man.
You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. Which would you like, Goofin?
The top one.
Top one.
Oh, shit. A marvelous idea.
She noticed.
The princes are asleep. I should be able to assess them before fully making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a fucking meat market. In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be saying poison apples to all nearby princes forthwith.
Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison.
Sure.
Alright, Frayed, since you're representing Gabagool, are you going to talk to Zoe and Calculon or go to the shop?
You have lots of money.
You have a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it never
And I think your only suitable suitor is Vera.
I got sabotaged.
You got sabotaged?
Yeah.
How do you get sabotaged?
I don't know who those people are, but I like the snake lady on the bottom left. She's not a snake. She's an eldritch horror, and everyone likes Zoe.
Sabotage because who was sitting where?
Oh.
Oh, just sit closer to the mic.
No. She meant in the game. She wants to date Scott, but
Oh.
hasn't talked to him.
Oh.
I talked one time and then.
I never spoke to him again.
Because I couldn't.
This
the
is
other
very.
person was
See,
sitting.
this is meaning. You never sat close enough to him, just like you didn't sit close enough
to me. Calculester is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question.
Hey, Calculester! I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I am friends with every person, friend Zoe.
But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings?
Of course they have feelings.
Which feelings?
Hmm. ... I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Oh no! Oh man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings?
So Fred, you can either use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask about their feelings. Or, just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe? Two for short? Alright.
Did someone say obsessive online research?
Yes, it was Gabagool.
Let's do it. Calculaster, pull up the manuals.
Manuals required. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood.
At this point, it seems like
It says here that there's an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state.
Yo, look. To crushing despair. Why are they set to crushing despair?
That seems to be the factory default.
They're all just in crushing despair.
No! That's so sad.
Should we change it?
Best not to tamper a factory default.
Oh no! Okay, hey Gabagool. As long as we're doing exhaustive online research, wanna go down a Wikipedia hole with me?
There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with Zoe. You start at vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cabbage. Alright, let's trade places. Everyone chooses a brand.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
I just looked
Fair
at
enough.
this on my wallet.
Let's go with,
Autism Mountain. I didn't look left.
I'm going with Apple.
Apple, sure.
Go with, Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Frayed, a brand.
Afraid a brand.
My brand.
My brand.
1-800 contacts.
My brand.
You can do it, boy. Out with it.
I'm gonna throw out also, I only knew about Bush Dogs because of Guilty Gear.
That's fine.
Is there bush dogs in there? Monster and
Oh.
Elite.
You would say that.
Elfelt's whole thing in Strive is she named her band the scientific name for bush dogs. And
Oh, I
one of
did
her
know about
hobbies is
that.
pretending that she's a bush dog.
That's so cute.
I did hear about that.
Wait, is that her metal band?
Yeah, her metal band is the scientific name for bush dogs.
That's pretty great. Player order is decided based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones.
In Game of Thrones.
Why is
And
it
gosh.
Thrones
Yo,
again?
It's funny because if someone said Starbucks, that would have been canon.
Yeah, it would have
Sorta.
been. You know about that, right, babe?
Yeah, I do.
The Starbucks cup?
Yeah, I remember the Starbucks cup.
Yeah.
I think we could just do random because I'm not really sure which order.
Yo,
The Slaying Game
you could
does like Game of Thrones a lot.
You could see Jon Snow being like, I must survive this winter, but I'm so hungry. I've only had a delicious Pop-Tart.
Oh, if he whipped out his iPad to
He
get
would.
some DoorDash or something.
That's right.
Oh, the DoorDash would also be a brand.
DoorDash is coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
DoorDash
instead
is
of
coming.
winter, it's DoorDash.
If I had to pick, I think Toast is the weirdest because it's high fantasy and an Apple product would be very strange.
I accept this condition.
Yeah, that's
And
okay
Pokemon
with
would-
first.
Pokemon would be strange as well.
I feel like Pokemon would fit the most, honestly. What was
We-
Ghouls again?
Ghouls was Monster Energy drinks.
Monster Energy.
There was a Starbucks cup in one of the Game of Thrones scenes, so a monster seems on brand. Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
Pop's Tart, then
Pop-Tart.
Monster, and then Pokemon.
No, well, if Monster's on brand because of the missing cup, I guess Pokemon would be before that.
Was the
So
cup
that's the thing that
Pokemon
does
brown?
brand
Was
was.
that the water bottle?
No, it was a coffee cup.
Pokemon
there
makes
was
sense.
another where there's a water bottle.
Yeah.
Look, if Pokemon can cross over with the Three Kingdoms, I could see it crossing over at Game of Thrones.
What's Three Kingdoms?
What is Three Kingdoms?
There's a
Is that-
strategy game.
Oh, is that the the strategy RPG? Yeah.
Well, no, they cross over cross over with Samurai Heroes, but
Yeah.
same thing.
All right, we can do that. It's just player order. It really doesn't change that much.
No, this is very serious.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Toast. Your last chance to woo
I'm
some.
going to the auditorium again.
All right, you need a lot of creativity.
I know.
Get creative.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal enhancing your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years off your life as you end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Okay, I gotta go make Din Din, so someone else will have to be Ghoul. Alright, I'll finish Ghoul's adventure. Thanks, though, Frayed. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Eat good food.
Eat good food. You're rehearsing for the cult and I, and are super psyched for your big number. Shall we dance in worship of the unholy lords? But you can tell Zoe isn't really feeling it.
Hey, Ghostly Toast. I just really want to get this right, you know? I mean, plays are all just fan fiction of the theater.
It's not true. So it's like, sure.
Just know how to get into the mind of a cultist.
Would you say this is her best costume? Her play outfit?
I think it's pretty cute.
I like the emoji
that, but
hoodie
I like
one.
her little
her default hoodie.
No, her overalls or whatever.
Oh, that one's pretty cute.
What about her anime t-shirt when she goes out on weekends?
That's pretty good.
Alright.
Is it overalls?
Well, actually, I used to literally get into the minds of cultists all the time. But that was just because back then I ate their minds and fed off their insanity. But that doesn't mean I got to know, I got to know and understand them. It just means that they were delicious snacks. I've always been the cult-y, never the cultist. Plus, some of that was like millennia ago. I'm sure cults have evolved since then.
Isn't her eyes fake and her top eye's the only one? How can she see?
I believe so. I can't remember.
You know what? Screw it. If I'm ever gonna win an Antrolette, Pixie Award, or a trolley, I'm gonna need to go full method. What's the best way to simulate an actual cultist experience?
Join in on the modern, less murdery, more culturally accepted version of cult. Gross Fit. Or start playing this free-to-play / pay-to-win mobile game at which you can only succeed by playing 12 hours a day, tricking all your friends into joining, or sacrificing a goat.
The bottom one.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah, her little... Oh, gosh. It's this outfit.
I can't really see it, baby. It's too far.
There.
Not so
Oh,
fun.
damn it!
Yeah, your fun's not high enough.
I suck.
Oh, I've seen games like this before. It's great because they say free to play, and then they totally are. And then there are no strings negotiated consequences at all, right?
Negative.
I zoomed in more.
Oh, or negative.
yeah.
Oops, my bad.
Her, like...
It says it's her alternate outfit.
Right.
Oh, I'm not kidding Zoe at all.
You give Zoe and her new game some time to get acquainted, and when you next see her...
You really need to get better at giving directions. You didn't specify how many goats to sacrifice. I thought if I sacrificed 1 goat, that would be pretty good. 2 goats, even better. 5 goats, great. And 666 goats, the number of the beast, would be the best possible. But I guess that was too many goats because it made me so good at the game that I now own the game. Now instead of funneling all of my money into this thing, everyone's giving all their money to me. And everyone who plays the game is giving me their bank account info. As well as permitting me to more or less dictate the schedule of their lives and control their emotions via this dumb tech. My life isn't in peril. I'm just once again imperiling the lives of others at my whims. This is basically my old job all over again. Ugh.
Ugh is right. You lose Zoe's trust, as well as -2 charm and
Damn.
-1 creativity.
I can't get her. I'm going to prom alone, guys.
You're not getting Zoe at the very least.
Oh, fuck.
Where are you
Give me
going?
just a sec.
Okay. Class, library, outdoors, gym, or bathroom?
I need to go outdoors.
Outdoors.
I don't know what happened.
Once again, go full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray. You come to as if you had been knocked out or something to the sound of... Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Minty Spooky, and an army of sexy werewolves.
Oh, shit.
Hooray! What's up, losers? For the last fucking buck bench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough.
I found Juan.
Oh, there's a picture of him?
He's in muster camp.
Oh. Yeah, bro, one of us, one of us, one of us!
I had to look
I thought we were going to be a sports game. Sports game! Sports game! We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Minty Spooky. We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which of you, incredible lichens, can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract the fastest. You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you sign the name of Tiriliat the Terrible, thus summoning him, or eat the contract.
Eat the contract.
Okay. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. I honestly have no backup plan. That was it. I was really counting on the athlete's sense of competition to immediately drive them to sign the contract with no thought whatsoever. I was just so confident in that I suppose you can all just go home now, then. See you next scheme. Man, if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for... Oh man, no fair. She ate the contract before we even got started. Rematch! Ooh, if we're doing a rematch, I'm definitely going to sign the contract so good, so fast. You and Damien hustle the werewolves out of the prince's dimension before they can accidentally marry themselves off. And so you all remain single, happily ever after, free to take whomever you want to prom. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Alright, give me a second, I need some water.
No.
I need water for a second. That really hurt.
Okay, here's Juan.
Nice.
And I looked at his trick because I was like, I kept hearing about him. I was like, I wonder if he's actually a character. He first comes up in Monster Camp. Apparently, he's the only character that has an official plushie made by Makeshift.
Oh, funny.
And I'm like, no, that's so
I might have fucked up on mine as well.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Get the stats.
Oh, Minty's saying
I
she
just
may
don't know if
fucked
I have
up on
enough
hers.
hearts, because you need a lot of hearts.
Yeah. I think Gabagool also would go to the bathrooms.
Think you go to the bathroom?
I think Gabagool would want to go to the library, honestly.
I don't know who he was going after.
I think he's going after Vera.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Saying where he's going.
Oh, I went to get water. I said that.
No, Gabagool.
I think you need more money with Vera.
Yeah, so library. Let's get some more Bitcoin.
Okay. You think Gabagool can go to Vera?
Yeah.
The only person you need a lot of money for is Miranda.
That makes sense.
I thought
No,
you
you need
it
some for Vera. Yeah, or else she'll when you go ask her a prom, she says you're too poor.
Miranda also won't date you unless you have a lot of money.
How many? We've only played this like a couple
Fantastic.
times, right?
Start kicker. Fantastic. Jelly butt crush. 425. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only a plus 2 money. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck.
Finally.
Aw, he's
If
so
you'd taken
cute.
any longer to come over here, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot somehow. I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends.
Damn.
that would be fucking livid.
Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arm at 9:15 p.m. The vultures will eat twice today.
Did Vera just ask you on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you'd best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. Magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks. The head of her greatest enemy. Probably the head of her greatest enemy.
That
Yeah.
sounds like, yeah.
That's why I think the first one would potentially turn her to stone.
It's also true.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
your trusty decapitating axe. Oh, welcome back, Abagool.
I don't know what happened.
You
You
fell
were-
asleep.
Yeah.
We think you did.
We think you fell. Did you fall asleep?
I definitely did. I might have to leave and fix this problem.
That's fine. No, you're good. We're almost done. Anyway.
Okay, I love you all.
Does
Have
that
a
mean
super
you're
day.
still asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Dang.
Thanks for joining
Oh,
us,
oh.
Giuseppe. It was really fun.
Bye,
I love you
nerd.
all. Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
get some sleep.
Get some sleep. You get your trusty decapitating axe out of storage and lock the head off of Zalgar Babcock, shape-shifting reptile/human rights attorney. Luckily, reptoids don't bleed much. You're able to deliver the head in a delicate satin pouch on a silver tray. At dinner that night, Vera excitedly unties the drawstring and opens the bag.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Because murder is a crime. I'm glad you did it anyway. Zagar has been such a pain ever since he discovered that I don't pay my child laborers or some nonsense like that.
What a weirdo.
How's a girl supposed to make a living when she expects to pay every child that works for her?
Vera later informs you that her actual greatest enemy is time itself, but you can't decapitate time. Anyway, it's a thought that counts. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Damn, he actually got a date.
But will be a date to the prom.
Alright. Goofin, class, gym, or bathrooms? What's your final choice? I think gym's the only thing you never did.
Do that.
Gym. A day in Epic Dodgeball Mag takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at Dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. That's just sad. I would feel bad. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that's beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. Your charm and fun is huge. During a break between dodgeball matches, you spot Coach shouting some encouraging words at Zoe.
Always believe in yourself.
Oh my god, there's another character?
I
There's a
believe-
lot of characters.
I've literally never met this guy.
Wait.
Really?
You never met him?
No, I never met the coach.
We've
That's
only
wild.
We should
played
have,
this, like, a few times.
Come on, Zoe. Let's go. 100 burpees. It's the fun exercise. It's fun to say. Can't you want to be your best self?
Of course I do, Coach.
And I'm so grateful for all the time and attention you spend on us students.
You know what they say, time and attention are the deadlifts of the soul.
Sure, but with all that time you spend learning about and encouraging us, how many people have taken the time to get to know you? I mean, we don't even know your real name. Wow.
Oh, my name, it's...
Or why you you decided to become a high school coach. Tell us about that.
Well, if you really want to know, I first fell in love with sports through the noble game of beach volleyball.
Where's Ducky when you need him?
But that's not why I became a coach. No, I became a coach because of my father.
Oh, was he a great coach too?
No, he was quite the opposite. A tiger tycoon who made billions selling unhealthy sugar-frosted cornflakes to kids.
Oh my goodness.
With his ill-gotten gains, he bought us a fabulous home in the jungles of Miami. But to me, it was no better than a cardboard box. No better than a cardboard boxes that shipped that sugary cereal out to unmuscled children all over the world. I had to escape. And when I did, I vowed to devote my life to helping kids stay healthy. But even so, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to be enough to make up for the sins of my father.
Hey, Coach, don't be so sad. You're a great coach, and I'm sure any of us here would love to help with you in your crusade against unhealthy breakfast.
Zoe looks around for another student to agree with her, but they all very carefully ignore her. You, on the other hand, kind of want to smooch Zoe, so you offer to aid. Let's replace breakfast with a more exciting morning activities, so kids do that instead of eating. No breakfast means no unhealthy breakfast. Let's create a hip new mascot for healthy food. Kids love hip new mascots.
Do the second one.
Second one. Oh, you're not creative enough. After a few minutes of brainstorming with Zoe, a little sculpting, and a generous helping of alchemy, you create your very own super hip healthy food mascot.
Me to present to you.
Before Zoe could finish her introduction, your mascot shoves his way between the two of you and runs screaming into the center of the gym. I'm Jake, the motherfucking carrot! I'm a carrot with legs! Eat shit, everybody!
Oh my goodness.
This mascot seems a little bit rude. Fuck off, giant orange man, screams Jake. I'm Carrot Jake. I'm a particularly good source of beta-carotene fiber, vitamin K, potassium, and antioxidants, bitch. Eat me. Put me in your body. You need food or you fucking die. I'm Carrot Jake. Carrot Jake somehow finds a handgun, which he begins to fire constantly in the ceiling of the gym. Everyone flees. You got detention and you deserve it. Carrot Jake is a bad mascot and you should feel bad. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
Holy cow.
I only get detention?
Yeah, you only got detention for using alchemy. Alright, Ghost Toast, who are you gonna ask to prom?
Dang, I'm just gonna take myself to prom.
Okay. You're not gonna risk being rejected?
No.
Alright, none of them. Are you gonna ask none of them?
Well, I'm worried. So if I get rejected by Zoe, will no one else be able to ask her out?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just stick with myself then.
Oh yeah?
I think multiple people can ask out the same person.
Oh well.
I couldn't remember. I think it blocks them out. I couldn't remember.
Alright, Minty, who are you gonna ask out?
Going to try Polly. I don't think I'll get a.
I'm gonna ask Polly. You have a lot of fun and boldness.
I do have enough fun and boldness, but I'm not sure I have enough hearts.
Yeah. Gabagool, obviously we'll try Vera.
Yep, we know who he's going for.
Alright, Goofin.
You know who I was trying to go for.
I mean, you might as well ask Zoe out. You guys at least talked a lot. You won't get Scott, I'll tell you that now. Because you talked to him, like, twice, maybe.
Just do it.
Hearts.
Do Scott anyway?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, bro.
Alright, Ghost Toast. You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true. But this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection.
You're right.
We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's part of life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who fail have at least tried, and you, tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard. Mindy Spooky. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Wow, not a chance in the world, darling.
Damn, no.
It's not you, it's me.
Damn.
And by that I mean it's you. See ya. Damn, you're bad at...
Epic loser.
Epic loser. Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic.
Damn.
Goofing.
Alright,
I don't...
let's see.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know. You're nice and all, but I have a great sense of smell. And somehow this smells like a bad idea. So I should pass, bro. Sorry.
It's okay.
You knew you should have taken a shower before asking Scott.
Oh no.
Clearly this was too much for you.
That's okay.
You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex purposes.
That is definitely not.
Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you.
Alright, let's see.
You
how
finally pluck up the courage of your beloved and go to monster prom with you.
Prom together. You know what? Give me Cena's charity work. It'll be wonderful for my resume. It has nothing to do with me finding you somewhat attractive or interesting.
Woo!
So yeah, let's do this.
Someone succeeded. Casanova. Prom night was great. Vera showed interest in your career goals, and then she told you about hers.
We gotta let him know later.
The passionate way she talked about it was equal parts scary and beautiful. I'll take a picture. I'll send it to him.
I can't believe the person who fell asleep.
It's
Yeah,
the one who
only
actually
person
succeeded.
who would. We'll be like, send it to him, like, you did it!
So you used your best trick yet. You listened and cared sincerely. It worked for me. When the night was over, she kissed you goodbye on the cheek. The way she looked at you afterwards petrified you a bit. And you're sure it wasn't her Gorgon powers, but the knowledge that a new adventure seemed to be awaiting you. Yay. Minty Spooky, most likely to become president of party.
Then why didn't
Polly,
she
least
able to
corporeal
go to prom?
student.
Why
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
she able to go to prom with Polly then?
Because she didn't talk to her enough to...
Okay.
She didn't earn enough favor with her. Basically, the same thing would have happened if Minty asked Zoe out. Is
I barely hit the base stats for Polly, so...
I was able to ask out Polly once, but I forget what my
Yeah.
fun was at. Her most important stat is fun.
No, all my stats were enough. I just didn't get enough hearts.
Yeah.
I checked, I did the math.
Yeah.
I don't know the strat in this game.
It's really just becoming close enough to a character while also getting the right stat amounts. Oh yeah, we never saw the blob. I've actually never met the blob guy, the tree guy,
I want the blob guy.
or
He looks cool.
or whatever the invisible man.
I've never met the blob guy, but I've met
He looks chill.
I've met the
all
devil
the
girl.
others.
I mean,
in
after
this picture.
after now meeting the oh no, I never met the Phantom Knight.
Where's that?
He's on the right.
Oh, I didn't see the guy on the left either. The way left.
Oh, the tree guy.
Night?
Yeah, he's a tree man. He's a Trent.
Am I like...
The far right. He's right above the Kappa. He's a Phantom Knight.
Oh my god, he blended in with Polly.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera founded and became captain of the Fear Leaders. They ruined the lives of many people. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest intentions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yay!
Woohoo!
Yippee.
Yay! The only one of you were able to get the date, but that's okay. It happens. I've definitely had games where that's happened too.
The real date was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, I've played this game quite a handful of times.
I don't like dating. I know you actually really like dating sims, but I don't really like dating sims, but I love this game. It's just so fun. Mostly because it's so stupid. It
It's a very fun time.
is a fun time. Well, let's see. I should wrap up. We'll see. I don't know if anyone is streaming right now, though. The player. You guys started a band called The Player Characters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Obly is
I do-
live. Good rate, Obly.
I do like the sequels, it's just much harder to play those in a standard
Mm-hmm.
way.
I have
And
to-
Monster Camp is also weird because you just pretty much choose your crush at the beginning, and that's just kind of set in stone.
Well,
Oh yeah, I've tried Monster Camp, but I only played it like one time.
Well, hopefully, if you're right and the next one is more akin to this game, then maybe it'll be worth checking out too.
Got a clown.
Yeah.
It has a clown.
And a Garfield bear.
Monster Road Trip is fun. It's just a very different type of game, and you're kind of there's not as many character.
Bear does not look like Garfield.
I'd have to look.
I mean, Monster Road Trip does mainly star Scott and Polly, so.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, best character?
Air. I'm showing you.
Oh.
Oh, good for them.
Just look in the channel.
Can't relate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Can't
unlocked an
relate.
erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Yay, I did it. Well, I'm going to rate a channel. And then always don't forget to stay lucky. Thank you, Minty, for joining us.
Thank you
Of course,
for having me.
thank you, Ghostly Toast. For those
Thank
who
you for
come
having
in,
me.
don't forget to check out her channel at twitch.tv/ghostly_toast_.
That's me.
There's an underscore at the end.
There is an underscore at the end. Don't forget
Don't
that when you look it
forget
up, because
to
you won't
check
find it.
out my channel on
Yeah.
on every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. on the Kids WB.
No,
Oh, I was like, you have a channel? I'm
no,
confused.
Minty will though. I believe in her.
I was like, oh, she's doing a bit. Okay.
Alright, we'll send some love on a raid to Oblivious Damsel because they're live right now playing some Persona 4.
Oh,
We know who
Lee.
this is?
I do know who Obli is.
Okay.
She is nice.
Oh, damn.
But bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Please, no. Frick, you